And there we are!
Hello!
Happy New Year, friends! Welcome to the Dungeon Run. Hey, everybody! We're having a fun cyberpunk night. Look at these faces and different digital backgrounds, and me with wallpaper.
We're doing it. We're doing it.
I am hearing a slight echo, and that is my fault.
Might be my fault, because I was trying to listen to audio.
Oh, that was you. Okay, great.
Yeah,
Testing audio. Jessica Lynn Parsons, always checking tech. That's why we love her. Vibes, says Lady Tiger Claws. I just want to say, Happy New Year, everybody. Happy 2023. We're so happy to be back for a whole new year of fun and adventure with these amazing people, our friends, and we're so happy to be back here. We're going to have an episode around the table next week, but we weren't able to do it this week, so we thought it'd been long enough since we'd done a super weird Fiasco game. So, you know, 2023 feels like the future when you say it, and so that's why we decided it would be fun to kind of do kind of a dystopian, neo-futuristic Blade Runner, Matrix-y cyberpunk story set in the year 2023. So that leaves us with where we are today, and I have no idea what kind of story we're going to tell, but given I mean, it's this party, it's the Stormborn tonight. It's just the five of us. Jared and Ron aren't here, so you know, let's try to make this as fascinating as we can get it, but I don't know what that means. But yeah, I have business to talk about quickly. We're seeing all of you amazing people in chat. We already have a level 5 hype train. Thank you so much, Goofus McDorkle, with 20 gifted subs. You're incredible. Thank you so much. Dungeon Speedrun gave out 9 subs. Thank you. You're all amazing. We love you, folks. Seeing all the bits and the cheers. Thank you. We have a new sponsor in 2023. We are so happy to now be sponsored by World Anvil. World Anvil is an incredible world-building TTRPG tool that you can use if you go to worldanvil.com. Morgan, I should have had it in front of me before I started talking, but I didn't because it's new. But you can get a discount. Wow, you can get up to 40% off a yearly subscription to World Anvil if you go to worldanvil.com and you use our coupon codes The Dungeon Run, no spaces, capital T, capital D, capital R, The Dungeon Run. You can get 40% off a yearly subscription. We're really excited to be partnering with them this year. We're going to be talking about a lot more about them in the future. But yeah, they're awesome, World Anvil. We're very excited. And we're still working with our friends at Die Hard Dice. They had their amazing holiday sale. Hope some people got some dice for Christmas. I bought myself some, definitely. And if you continue to use our code or go to dieharddice.com/dungeonrun, you can get a nice discount on us. Yeah. And by the way, patreon.com/thedungeonrun. We are supported by Patreon. It makes the show go. I want to tease something about our own amazing Surena Marie might be working on something for the Patreon that might have brought all of us to tears today. That's a massive tease, and I'm known for being a tease. But yeah, that be on the lookout for that coming soon to our Patreon. Gonna announce more about that very soon. It's gonna be, I think we're probably gonna, it's gonna be an amazing perk. That's all I'll say about it for now. If you know what else Surena does, besides being an amazing actress, improviser, creator, marketer, all these other things, if you know what else she does, you might have an idea of what it might be. Anyway.
I think she's a model for
Sure.
gorgeous vintage dresses.
That's right. Yes. Yeah. She's an influencer, fashion influencer. Warlock patron. Her resume is getting pretty long by this point. Yeah, everybody, how we doing? How's 2023 treating us so far? We doing okay?
So far, so good. It's only day 4. Day 4. Good 4 days.
I'm streaming from my old apartment. I moved during the holidays. You guys know this, but I'll just tell chat. So I'm streaming. If my setup looks slightly different tonight, it's because I had to go back to my old apartment because a certain unnamed cable company couldn't get my internet hooked up, even though I've lived at our new place for 2 weeks.
Yeah, don't say their name or they'll just cut the stream. It's just like gone.
And then you'll vanish because I'll come for you.
Rage. Crystal, my wife, was like, I don't know if I've ever seen you this angry. I'm like, it is infuriating. Oh my goodness. Yes, yeah. How are music levels? Thank you for asking that, Pebbles, because I know we've got awesome background music. I definitely enjoyed picking.
It sounds great, Morgan. You picked out some awesome music for tonight's Fiasco
I
stream.
might be a fan of synthwave music, and
yeah,
so when I
found
some real tasty synthwave for our listeners and viewers tonight. So thank you.
All right, music levels sound good. They're loving it in chat. Sweet. I'm over here with my headphones. I'm wearing some weird headphones tonight, so I cannot be relied upon to hear everything. So
you kind of look like a DJ.
Yeah, can we take a moment and appreciate your glasses? Yeah. Your glasses are very good.
The glasses are good. The jacket's good.
It's weird looking through them because they are rose-colored, and it makes everything strange. It's weird.
I did buy sunglasses because that felt cyberpunky, and I couldn't see the screen in front of me. So I can't wear them. I might put them on for a moment, but yeah, I had to ditch them. But
yeah,
I was gonna wear this.
Oh please, no, yeah, don't ruin it. You're gonna wear it, you mean?
You may still have an opportunity. Yes. We can make this happen.
You have to wear it.
Do we have any folks in chat who have not been with us for a Fiasco game?
We kind of have to give the Fiasco spiel, I think, for sure.
Yeah, we want to know how deep are we going to get into the Fiasco spiel? Because we got a light version and we got a 800-page book version.
Let's not do the 800-page book version.
Light version.
The light version.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Well.
Jess.
I was just going to say, if you haven't been a part of this game before, or if you want a refresher, basically what we're doing tonight is a no-prep role-playing game where we are going to improvise a Coen Brothers style movie on the spot. And by Coen Brothers, that means chaos will ensue, people will get hurt, and this is all due to a dice system, which kind of makes you, one by one, you have to remove dice from the pile, which forces you to either have a positive or a negative outcome of the scene that you're going to be doing. The story is told in 4 acts, 4 scenes rather, in 2 acts with 1 intermission, so there will be a brief intermission. And we will explain the game as we go, but character creation happens on the spot with you live, and we'll explain that as we go as well. Anything I should add, Morgan?
I want to say that so this one is a special Fiasco playset that we're calling Cyberpunk 2023. It's based off one called Chrome by UK role players, I think, who wrote it originally.
And we do homebrew some of this.
And we have tweaked and homebrewed a bit to kind of give it a special thing, also to keep it a little on the PG-13. If you haven't seen our other previous Fiasco ones, it's gonna occasionally be difficult to keep family friendly.
And the folks over at Bully Pulpit Games are incredible. They sent us a wonderful gift of the Fiasco game, which again, that's why we like to say to everybody and explain as we go that we do homebrew some of these. So if you want to play Fiasco yourself, they do have a board game version you can get, or you can just play one of the play sets online like we do. So
right.
Yeah,
there's dozens and dozens and dozens of play sets. If you go to our YouTube now, you can find us doing slasher camp versions of this. The first one we did was a 1930s film noir set in LA, which legendary still to this day. There was a high fantasy one, and there's one I'm forgetting.
Did a Western?
The Western, of course. The Western. How could I forget Ron's Western grandmother?
What was the one where it was like firelight themed?
That was the high fantasy one, like a Covenant of Fire or something.
Oh
like that.
Yeah.
Dungeon Speedrun remembers Katie Michaels in the noir one played someone named Cherry Fields, and it was incredible. Yes. Yeah. So yeah, how are we gonna make dystopian sci-fi PG? I don't know. We'll find out. Amazing. Now, Kari has played this with us before in maybe the most chaotic game ever, which was the sequel to our slasher game. Adam and Surena have never played Fiasco before, so this is gonna be amazing. But it will all figure itself out in the cyber wash.
And Morgan, are you going to be showing the audience the
Yes.
doc that we're working from?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I
And I'm going
have-
to keep you track of dice.
Yes, I have that pulled up, so I will show everybody sort of the prompts that we are pulling from. Now, we just got an amazing tip from Jack and Betty. I think those are the names of my
Oh,
cats,
thanks,
which
Jack and
makes
Betty.
me think that's from my wife Crystal. Thanks, honey.
Oh, thanks, Crystal.
You know?
We love you.
Thanks, baby. And thank you, Jack and Betty. I love you.
So we're gonna pretend that we're at a table. So Morgan, should we just do this kind of like how we are displayed on the screen? You're next to Surena and myself, etc.
Yeah. Or
Okay.
Or I'm between you and Kari. If we go, so then Serena's between you and Adam, basically, right?
What?
No,
No,
what's
you're
on
right.
screen,
You're
not
right.
in your
I'm
Zoom.
only making it more confusing. I'm between. So if we set like who's next to whomever, so given this layer of 5,
like a clock.
correct,
Like clockwise.
That makes more sense than
So
what
I'm gonna
I
make
was saying.
Surena number 1. You know, we did originally have 6 players, so normally we'd show you the dice tracker here because that's kind of fun too. But you're just gonna have to trust me tonight.
As we always
All
do.
right.
Maniacal laugh.
So the relationships, just to be clear, the relationships between everybody will be Surena will have a relationship with Adam and Morgan, Adam with Surena on his left and Kari on his right.
Right.
Kari and I will have a relationship, and then I will have a relationship with Morgan on my left and Kari on my right. And then Surena, let's not forget that you have Morgan to your right.
Okay. So Jessica, why don't I start?
Wait, can you say that? Can you say that one more time? Sorry, just real quick.
Yeah, just go off of what's on the screen on the live stream.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ryan Winters, what dice rolling system are we using? I don't. Jessica uses it. I'm not sure.
Oh,
It's a
I can,
digital- 'cause
I'll
it's
link it in
20
chat.
D6. It's a lot.
Yeah, I'm linking it in both the YouTube and the Twitch chat right now. And thank you so much to our mods who are in chat right now. We love you and appreciate you.
To give you a basic idea of what these prompts look like, we're going to start with relationships. Now, there are 2 levels of relationships. So we will start 1 through 6 by giving, I could give Kari and Adam, say, a corporate relationship. And they will start, now they can do with that what they want, or on another turn goes by, someone might choose to give them a lower level, like a more specific version of that corporate relationship based on these prompts. And players, please have those prompts in front of you because we're going to need them.
And don't think too hard. Just go for whatever feels fun.
Honestly, just go for what's cool, and then we'll sort of the story will start to tell itself.
Yeah. And one thing we didn't mention to the cast before we went live is don't be afraid to edit. If it feels too soon, it's probably not. Just go for it. It'll be a very long movie if we don't edit each other.
Gonna go ahead and kill one of us? Is that just... This is true.
And you can always chat me if you have any questions. All right, so I have rolled, how many dice is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 20 die. There's 10 white and 10 black die. The white die are good outcomes. The black die are bad outcomes. That will come into play a little bit later. So let me see if we have any numbers missing, because how this works is, imagine you have a big pool of D10 or D6s in front of you, and one by one we're gonna pull these dice, and then we're gonna start to run out of numbers. So I think we have one of each. 1, 2, we have a 3, we have a 4, we have, oh, we don't have any 5s? No way.
No 5s?
No 5s. We have a bunch
That's
of
fine.
6s though. Okay,
Okay.
so what that means is when you go into the playset, no one will. Oh no, Edge Workers was my favorite one.
Well,
Oh,
the
come
last
on.
one is mm.
I'm re-rolling. I really want a 5. Okay, now we have some 5s. Okay, now 1,
Breaking
2,
rules right
3,
away.
4, 5, 6. Okay, now we have all of the numbers at our disposal. All right, so if we didn't have a 5, that means you wouldn't be able to pick a number 5 at all in this
Right.
entire character
You
sheet.
basically use the dice in this part of the game. You use the dice to pick the numbers of the relationships of the categories. Does that make sense, guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so Morgan, you go first, and what he's gonna do is he's gonna assign a relationship. It could be with himself and somebody else, or it can be with somebody else, and he's gonna have to pick from the top categories, and I will remove that dice in whatever category he chooses.
I'm gonna start by using a 2
Okay.
to give Surena and Jessica a crime relationship.
Oh, yeah.
Now, we will find out what kind of crime relationship later, but the people...
Wait, you said Surena and Jessica?
Surena and Jessica.
We're not next to each other.
Oh, dang it! Surena and Adam. Sorry. Sorry, I was still using my old way of looking at the table. Surena and Adam have a crime relationship.
Okay. And it helps if everybody else writes this down as well, so you can remember what everybody's relationship is. All right, so what this means is for the next person, let's just go ahead and go clockwise, Surena, if you feel comfortable. You may now, because the top category has been picked on crime, you can go to a subcategory if you want, or you can assign a top category to somebody else.
Okay.
And does it have to be somebody next to me, or could it be?
Nope, anybody you want. And I think Morgan took. Nope, we have another 2, so you still have the full set of dice to choose from.
Okay. I'm going to assign a new category.
Okay.
I'm going to assign it to Kari and Jess.
Okay.
And the category is corporate.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Changes is corporate.
Okay.
So what number was that? Number 3. Okay, so I'm going to remove a 3.
Love that. Okay.
All right, so I think Adam is next.
Yes.
Oof. Okay. I'm gonna do Jess and Morgan
Uh-huh.
are...
I want this
Sure,
to
you can be edge workers.
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
Okay.
you read my mind. You read my mind.
We heard your voice.
What? I thought I was muted.
Okay, Jess is both corporate and an edge worker. This is interesting.
Yes.
I'm a
is
double
interesting.
agent.
Ooh, okay. All right, Kari.
And it has to be a top category.
It doesn't have to be. If you want
to.
to.
It could be subcategory if it's edge worker or corporate.
Or a crime for Adam and Surena.
Or crime, yep.
Crime. Sorry, I'm just yelling.
Crime.
We don't have any family relationships yet.
Going to assign Adam and Surena.
Ooh.
Double relationship.
Which one? Oh, double
No.
relationship. Oh, right. I think I'm gonna do Blackmailer and Mark.
Oh!
Ooh.
Juicy.
So you don't know who is who at this point in the story yet.
Right.
That will come out. You will decide, or we will decide
Correct.
later in the game.
That's good.
All right, so that
That's
that
a
was
four, a
another
5.
5.
A 2 and a 5. Yeah, a 5.
All right.
Back to me.
No, my turn, right?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So who needs a relationship? Adam and Kari need a relationship, and Morgan and Surena need a relationship, right?
That's
And
correct.
everybody has to have a relationship. Okay, Morgan was talking about family, so let's give him
Oh.
and Surena some family ties. And I think we have all of our dice still, so I'm gonna say heirs to a fortune.
Oh, we fancy.
Oh, we're so fancy.
Yes.
Yeah, but who knows what it's a fortune in?
Oh, wait, no, Jess, you have to give us family. You gave us 2 levels.
Oh, okay, family.
Oh,
You'll
okay.
never know which one I want. See, I'm
You're jumping ahead.
Yeah, don't feel bad about not knowing how this game works because I'm already messing you up.
I told you guys the rules are light. Okay.
So that's a number 1 I'm going to be taking out
Okay,
of the pile
cool.
here.
I want to make sure I'm keeping things interesting for our viewers. Okay. All right. Back to me.
Still have all the dice on the table,
Yes,
so you're
yes,
good.
yes. Okay.
Adam and Kari need a relationship.
Adam and Kari need a relationship. We've got corporate. We've got crime.
Yeah, we pretty much have everything except debts and community, I think.
Yeah, debt. Yeah, 100% debt. 100% debt. I agree. Use a 6.
All right.
We're gonna
Debts
give
is the only 6.
somebody's owing somebody something.
All right. 6 is off the table. No more 6s can be chosen in the game.
Oh wow. Okay. The last die. By the way, by the time we get to the last die is wild. But that's a
Yeah, you
while
have
from
such a
now.
good memory, Morgan.
I might have been listening to our old episodes of this to refresh myself today. Walking through Target, listening to our noir episode, laughing my head off. Okay.
All right, so that brings us back to Surena. So now that everybody has a relationship, you can continue and give them sub-relationships if you want to, but we've kind of met the minimum here. So you can start to delve into needs, locations, and objects. And just from further clarification, whatever you choose, you will assign a relationship between two people, rather. And so if you pick a location, that location is a mutual location for two characters. Like, you guys have something in common with that relationship, or with that location, sorry.
And do I have to choose numbers that you have a dice for?
Yep, you have everything except for 6s to choose from.
Serena,
Everything except for...
Serena,
Huh?
if you, I will advise to go ahead and stick with relationships for now. I find those are the stronger choices until we get those all filled out. Look, because locations, everything, like, it's cool to give us those things, but I will advise that relationships are where the juicy stuff is.
Because also, yeah, we can just like, you can just look at the PDF and be like, I'm gonna bring that into the story later.
Yes.
Yeah. But having
Correct.
said that, if you see a location or an object or something that you love and want to use it,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick with relationships. I'm actually gonna choose the relationship between edge workers, Jess and Kari. No.
Jess and Morgan.
Jess and Morgan.
Okay.
And it is kinetic tattoo artist and client.
Whoa. All right.
Oh man. Well, Jess is both corporate and okay.
All right, taking the 2 off the table. Let's see.
Wow.
Okay, that was our last 2. So no more 2s, no more 6s.
This is intense. I love this. Okay. Angel
right,
Devilson
Adam.
says this is awesome already. I agree.
Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna go with Serena and Morgan.
Yeah, sure.
Survived the war together.
We survived.
That's how I became a kinetic tattoo artist.
Okay, so we're taking a 1 off the table. We're still good. We have more 1s.
I'm gonna have to come up with a voice for this guy already. This is incredible. Okay. That's the other thing,
Okay.
Adam, that you'll love about this game. Just any weird voice you want to do.
Challenge accepted.
Kari.
Yes. Okay, let me see. So,
So you and Adam and you and I need sub relationships. And
oh, we can give them to ourselves. Okay.
Yeah, totally.
I wasn't really thinking.
Oh yeah,
that,
yeah,
but
yeah.
Okay.
You can.
Okay. Okay. Oh boy.
Corporate, and we've got debts.
Let me look at that real quick.
We don't have any more 6s, but I do just want to laugh that this is from the play set. Cutthroat marketing executive.
Yeah.
What does that even mean? I don't know.
I don't know.
But I want to know.
Let's see. Sorry. Yeah. What were you gonna say, Jeff? Were you about to say something?
Nope.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Adam, I'm gonna give us the debt of or I'm gonna give us the debt. Their brother died for you.
Ooh. All right.
Okay.
So that's a number 3. Taking the 3 off. We still got 3s.
Dramatic. I love it. Okay.
Wait, whose brother died?
We don't
We
know.
don't know
yet.
yet.
Oh.
All right, so I think that's me,
Just
right?
back to you. Yep.
All right, so Kari and I need a corporate relationship. So let's can't do 2 or 6. So let's do bodyguard and media star.
Ooh.
Taking the 3 off the table.
I saw that one, and I'm like, that's interesting.
I feel like that will give me some wiggle room with my edge working moonlighting
Yeah.
hours.
It's good.
Okay.
I wish in my heart that I was an AI. Now that I see that
I mean, you
as an
can.
option.
You can still be. You know.
Yeah,
no
you totally
rules.
can be.
You can be whatever you want.
I can be whatever I want.
Yes.
Cool.
No rules. Except the rules.
Except the rule.
Remind me,
And there's
Jess.
so many pages of rules.
Remind me, Jess. How do we assign needs? Do we assign it to all of us, or do we just assign it to one of us?
I think we've kind of homebrewed this in the past.
Yeah.
But typically you would assign a need between 2 people.
Got
so
it,
I think
got
we
it.
should start there.
Okay, cool.
But I think what we've done in the past is like if we get to a certain point and we need more specificity, we just like go for it.
Okay, is it my turn now, I believe?
Yes.
All right, I want to assign to Kari and Jess with the corporate bodyguard and media star the need of to get out.
Get out.
Okay.
All right. Writing that down to get out and taking another 3 off the table. I rolled a lot of 3s in the second batch, the cheater batch. All right, Surena.
So
You can choose a need, objects, or locations, or what's needed.
Let's do needs. Sorry, I'm like scrolling through all the things.
Good, there's so many.
Wait, where are needs?
They're the first thing underneath relationships.
Yes, got it. I'm gonna do a need between Morgan and Jess.
Okay.
And what numbers do we have? A lot of 3s?
Yeah, we have a lot of 3s, but everything but 2 and 6.
Everything but 2 and 6. Okay.
Get rich to get justice to survive.
Yeah, actually, it is gonna be get justice. Oh, you said 2 and 6 are out?
Yes.
Yeah, so you can choose to get justice. All right, to get justice, but don't know how yet.
That was between who again?
Morgan and
Me
I.
and Jess.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, Adam.
All right. Let's see here. Let's do between Kari and I. Let's do to make a connection.
I like that one. I like that one. To make a connection for her to blackmail you.
No, I think that's between
That's
Serena.
Serena.
Oh, that's right.
I'm the
Sorry.
blackmailer.
Brother.
Or not.
To make
All
a
right.
connection.
Still good. You have multiple choices. You got everything except for 2s and 6s so far.
Me? Okay.
Yep.
Anything but 2s and 6s.
Yeah, but you're not. You can also choose an object or a location as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Got some good.
Let's see. Okay, for Serena and Adam, I'm gonna choose in cyberspace.
In
Oh!
cyberspace.
We're in a different genre, and I love it.
What do you say?
Like, we're in a different movie, and I'm really here for it.
Yep, 100%.
I'm just trying to get her closer to AI. You know what I mean?
There you go. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Okay, yes, this is what we want. Is we want to make Serena an AI. I love this. In cyberspace.
All right. What number was that? That was number 5.
Yeah, fine.
Okay, that was our last 5.
Okay.
All right, so we're down to 1, 4, and 3 is our remaining categories.
Your turn.
All right, my turn. 1, 4, and 3. Okay, so I'm gonna go for Morgan and Serena,
Okay.
family who survived the war together. And let's see here.
The wilderness between is hilarious, by the way.
It's
Right.
some of these prompts are bonkers. Some of the I tweaked. I honestly only tweaked a couple. So most of them, kudos to the playset.
I keep choosing these categories based on the subcategories, even though I can't look in the subcategories. But I think I can't choose this. But cloned worker doll is so weird.
It's so weird.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't even know what that means.
Oh, there's so many. Like, if you look under all of the weapons, I have no idea what any of those are. Hang on, I'm gonna show chat.
Well, luckily we don't have any 2s. I'm gonna give them information.
That's an object.
That's an
Number 1.
object.
And that's for
yes.
me and Serena, or who is that for? I'm
You
sorry.
and Serena. Yep. Yep. And if we don't end up giving you guys a subcategory, you could totally look at that list as inspiration for your improv. All right. You still have 3, 4, and 1. 1, 3, and 4 left.
I have a relationship with Surena. We survived we survived the war together, but she's an AI, and we share information. Everybody keeping track of this, because this is already deeply complicated.
It's just like a real family dynamic at the holidays.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
I think it makes total sense.
How many more dice we got, Jess? Are we running low?
Great question. We are at 1, 2, 3, 4. We're at one more round, so everybody gets one more choice.
Last pick,
and
last pick.
so far, we're doing good because everybody has one additional thing onto their relationship so far.
Okay, great. All right, last round. We have 4s. You said yes? Or wait a minute.
Yep.
Gosh.
We have 2 4s, 2 3s, and 1 1.
I want to get further into the cyberspace of Surena and Adam.
It's tempting.
Yeah,
It's real
do it.
tempting.
Do it. You said it. Do
Did
it.
you say we had 3s?
Yes, you have 2 3s.
All right. I'm loving this because Adam and Surena are Blackmailer and Mark. They meet in cyberspace and amidst poorly protected accounts.
Ooh, I love that.
It's
Good.
Ooh.
really,
Okay.
what does that even mean?
I don't know what that means.
Protected.
I think I'm a little dumb.
I mean, somebody said a weak password, and
Somebody's
all hell broke
hacking
loose.
somebody else, and maybe some blackmail happens as a result of it.
Somebody's
Oh,
password was
maybe
"I
you're
love the
going
dungeon
there.
run."
I
1, 2,
love
3.
Dungeon
1, 2,
Run.
3.
That's the
Okay.
same code as on my
Social.
luggage.
Surena, you have 2 4s, 1 3, or 1 1 to choose from.
Okay.
Oh, Dungeon Speedrun gets all the references. Slamhound, which is one of the things listed under weapons, is a reference to William Gibson's Count Zero. It's an explosive drone. See,
Oh.
Dungeon Speedrun, kudos to you, man. I actually like just not knowing and just going by whatever the name is.
I love that they're looking them up though. That's
I
so
know,
fun.
or maybe
that they know
or
them.
That they know. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I have not read much Gibson, Neuromancer and stuff. I will say, which one is it? It's one of the. There's a category that is the transportation category under objects is hilarious.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, fold up electric.
Fold up scooters, electric race bikes.
Antique Segway.
I need one of us to ride out of our scene on an antique Segway.
Wait, do we have 3s left?
I don't know if we do.
Yes, we have 1 3 left.
Oh, who's gonna get the Segway? Because who doesn't have an object?
The
needs
only
an
people who
object?
do have objects are
I-
you and I.
yeah.
So anybody
Okay.
else?
Terry.
We own object.
Carrie and
True. I am.
Carrie and Adam. Transportation.
Okay.
We have transportation.
Yes, you have some kind of transportation in common.
So you take
Got it.
something together. You take the bus. Segways. Joint segways.
The year's
right, so that's our last
2023
3.
segways are the preferred mode of transportation.
What is your relationship again? I'm trying to keep track of everything. Between you can't see what I'm gesturing because we're on Zoom. Carrie and Adam.
We have debt that their
Oh.
brother died for you,
Their brother
and our
died.
need is to make a connection, and the transportation in common.
Oh, that's cute. Okay, yeah, I'm happy with
Their
that.
brother died for that Segway.
So much.
All right, Adam, you have 2 4s and a 1 to choose from.
2 4s and a 1. Okay. I think I saw something. Yep, I love this. We're gonna do. Let's do. You said 2 4s and a 1.
Mhm.
Okay, we're gonna do Carrie and Jess.
Uh-huh.
Location: the sprawl.
Okay.
Okay.
The sprawl.
What's Jess the wait a minute. Okay. That's interesting.
Yep.
Because corporate bodyguard and media star, what are they doing in the sprawl? What are they doing?
Who
there?
knows? That's what the
Insidious
What
things.
aren't we doing in this?
There's a back alley tattoo parlor down there.
That's
so
a back alley kinetic tattoo parlor.
It's a
What is it?
kinetic tattoo.
No
kinetic
idea.
tattoo
We're
is
about to
like-
find out.
Oh, okay. I'll define it.
I mean,
All right.
yeah, you and I, one of us has to, because.
Can you remind me? So, am I not allowed to choose a specific
No.
sub?
Yeah,
you
please.
I
can.
can.
Please.
Okay.
If the higher up category has been chosen already, you can.
I see. Oh, okay. Okay. That's good.
That's, I was trying to unlock all the
So you can
tiers.
you can only choose the number 4 for whatever it is.
Thank you for telling me that.
That is the
Okay.
only thing that is left.
Jessica gets the wild.
Yeah.
I don't even know what half these are. I can only choose number 4. Oh boy.
To make it connect. All right. What do we got? What do we got here? We still got a bunch of needs to get out, to get justice, to make a connection.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can choose a subcategory for a need. That would be good. Also, information is pretty vague for Morgan and Surena.
To make a connection, to quiet the voices.
Oh,
Oh, they did survive the war together.
yeah, we did. It was hard times.
And Serena's an AI.
You and
so-
I-
And I feel human emotions now. That's messed up.
Oh my gosh. Let's see. Sorry. To quiet the voices, I'm gonna give to Surena and Morgan.
Okay.
All right.
I love it.
Good.
Uh-huh. Oh, wait. Okay.
Where?
All
Wait, where is that?
right.
Sorry.
Oh, we didn't have a... We didn't... But, okay.
We didn't have. Wait, what?
We didn't have a higher need of that. I don't care.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care.
Oh, you guys have to have the higher need. I thought you meant anybody just had to choose it. See, I see. Okay, hold on just a second.
I mean, I
Hold
like
on,
it.
Hold on.
I think we can
Just-
still keep
fine.
it.
Let's just do it. Let's do it.
Rule of cool. Rule of cool
We'll
Fiasco.
give Kari a mulligan because we like
Okay.
it.
Morgan and Surena to quiet the voices.
After the war,
After the war.
cyber war.
That's correct.
Just because your object is information.
Mhm.
All right, so I get to pick whatever I want.
Yep.
So
You get wild.
I think
for the
that
last one.
Kari and I need one more thing. So
You got the need to get out and the location of the sprawl.
And we are bodyguard and media star.
And
We're
you and
friends.
I have to get justice.
Justice. I just like it.
Oh yeah,
So-
Morgan and Jess could use another one. That looks like right.
Yeah, what is this media star and this kinetic tattoo?
I'm gonna give us number 5 before they find the body.
Oh!
Oh, I got
bodyguard media
spicy.
star.
Wait, so is that was that for you and me?
No, Kari and I.
Kari
okay,
and
okay.
Jess to get out before they find the body.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, guys.
Oof.
All right, so I'm gonna put all the dice back in the pool. I'm gonna re-roll them, and now all that matters to us in this game is whether or not the die is white or black. And I will keep track for everybody, but we're gonna begin the story, and some way, a little bit into the scene, or maybe halfway anticipated through the scene, you're gonna give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down, whether or not you want this to end well or poorly for the character. Is there anybody who wants to go first and set the scene, the very first scene of our movie?
1, 2, 3, not it.
Not it.
I'll give it a shot. I'll give this.
Okay, Morgan.
Okay.
Okay, and let's establish, do we want to go clockwise or counter? I'm gonna go counter so I can go since I have played
You
this
and
game
I.
before.
You and I
okay.
will go first. Okay,
Okay.
that's great. Okay. The year 2023.
Oh wait, I'm so sorry, Morgan. We forgot one crucial
How
element.
dare you?
We forgot to give each other names.
Oh my gosh! How do we not
We
name
need
each other?
names. Oh god.
Thank you for
Names,
stopping
not
me.
even set
Ah.
Thank you for stopping me. What? Okay.
Ugh. Whew.
Oh, this is the
Okay.
hardest part. I can't believe we do this last.
Wild.
Oh God, names.
All right, so what we've done in the past is we give each other names.
Right.
So Morgan, you're gonna name Surena. Surena,
Right.
you're gonna name Adam, etc., etc. So Morgan, go ahead and give Surena a name.
Oh boy, an AI who fought in the war, and also is either a blackmailer or a mark.
I'm practicing being an AI.
I just like how happy you are having survived the war. You're like, I survived the war.
I survived.
I'm trying to think of a name that could be an acronym for something, but I don't know what that acronym is, and we can come up with it later.
Cool.
So I'm gonna go with Evelyn.
Ooh. That's such a good name. Evelyn.
Love it.
No last name.
All right.
Fair.
What's Adam's name?
First name Vincent.
Ooh.
Okay.
Last name, I need something cyberpunky. Something that's like
Blade.
Vincent Blade.
Is this his
Vincent-
public name or his or like? Okay, I mean, well, he is in cyberspace. We know he is in cyberspace, so yeah, I think it should be
Could be
something
anything.
something fancy. Vincent,
Oh, this is his handle, you think?
maybe.
It's up to you, lady. Whatever you want to do.
Okay, Vincent _ Razr, all caps.
And he only answers to that.
Exactly.
Vincent
R.
_Razr.
underscore Razor.
Okay, Adam, what's Carrie's name?
Okay, Kari. I'm
JT
Let's
Justice
see.
says Vincent Price is right. Vincent Razor.
let's call Kari Flashdance.
Ooh.
Code name.
Oh, because she's a welder?
Wait, she's a
Flash-
welder?
I'm not done.
No.
That's her first name.
Oh, wait,
Last
her
name.
first name is Flashdance?
Flashdance?
Her first name is Flashdance.
We're so good at naming. This is the best.
Go ahead.
Last name Houlihan.
Ooh,
What the heck?
Flashdance? Houlihan.
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 Thank you.
I mean, that's Hall of Fame already.
Very good.
Flashdance Houlihan.
All right, what's my name?
Welcome, Unbearably Loquacious. Thanks for joining us.
Hello. I name Jess Buttons with a Z.
Button to the Z. All right.
She's the media star then. Buttons with
Obviously.
Buttons.
I love it. I have so many ideas already. Okay, Morgan, your name is the Virus.
Ooh.
Somebody, one of us had to be called the something. That
Yes.
is-
It's true.
Okay, so Serena's named Evelyn. Adam is named Vincent _ Razor. Kari is Flashdance Houlihan. Jess is Buttons with a Z. And I'm named the Virus.
I'm the only one with a regular name. Good.
Because you're definitely a real person.
I am
You're a
normal.
real person's
Very
I'm
name.
just
real
like
person.
you. Human.
I'm a human
Human.
woman.
Human.
Human.
Woman.
I eat food.
Just
And I
like
sleep.
you. Okay, let's get back into Morgan's
Oh, gosh.
dramatic intro.
All right.
Yes.
I like how we get closer to the microphone.
I know, we all
and
just
immediately,
went-
All right. I'm gonna get dramatic now. All right.
Okay.
Los Angeles, 2023. 7 years after the war. It feels like the rain never stops. They used to say that this was a city of angels. Now, it feels like the city of techno-celestial gods. Here in my tattoo parlor, we call the vaccine. I give out kinetic tattoos to anyone who asks for them. Here in the back room, there's a woman on my table. I think I've seen her face before, but I can't be quite sure. I don't really keep up on the media. She asks for a kinetic tattoo. A special. The kind that I'm being quiet. I'm being too quiet. She asks for one of those new tattoos, the kind that'll give you just that extra special sparkle when you get in front of people. It gives your face kind of a kinetic blur in a way that's hypnotizing, makes people so they can't look away. She doesn't even show the pain as my needle touches the skin on the side of her face. Why does somebody like you need something like this? I ask her.
Silence on the other end.
I go about my work. It's weird. Someone so pretty. Is she human? Can't even really be sure anymore. My mind jumps to Evelyn for a second as my needle touches her skin again. A lot of people getting this kind of thing like to go on those social media devices, get their audience numbers up. Is that something you do? And then out the window my face turns because I think I see her face on a bus driving by. Buttons? I say out loud. Buttons?
Where'd you hear that name?
Apparently I can't avoid it. You're on the east side, 515.
Yeah. Well, that was a lifetime ago. And what I do with my kinetic tattoos are none of your business, but I heard you're the best around and I like nice things. So, give me what you got.
I'm flattered.
If I wanted to do kinetic tattoos, how would one go about doing that?
It's not that hard. Something I learned back in the war.
Huh.
Back then we used to use them to hide ourselves from the drones, the chrome heads.
Yeah. Well, don't tell anybody I was here. All right. Oh, God, these hurt worse than your typical tattoo.
Yeah, that's that special kinetic ink. I don't talk to anybody anyway.
Well,
some people who get this also use them to hide their identity. Is that something you'd be interested in?
I also came to you because of your discretion.
Understood.
Yeah, look, a lot's changed in the last few years, and someone with a beautiful face like mine, it's not really a commodity anymore. Being recognized, people think you're made of money. Don't realize how hard these last few years were. No more motorcycles, no more cars, no more parties, no more champagne. It's all just drivel. And she twirls a lock of her neon blue bob in discomfort.
Careful, I need to... Don't move your face too much.
So, once I get this tattoo, I'll be unrecognizable, right?
If you want.
And I hear I just have to activate it by, doing some kind of dance.
Yeah, it's kind of similar to that Vogue thing, you know, they used to do
Kind of like this.
back in the pre-war era. Yeah, there was an artist, I don't remember her name anymore, but she did that. You do that, and it'll obscure your face.
So stupid, it's not subtle at all.
I mean, nothing's perfect.
Hey, I got someone else I want to send to you. You work off recommendation?
I work off whoever walks in the door. What do I care?
All right. Huh. Well, hey. If you ever need an ally for something, I've got your back, okay? I really appreciate what you're doing here.
What do I call you? I don't really know how I feel about calling a grown woman Buttons.
Yeah, I don't go by that anymore. It's just Z.
Okay, Z.
What do I call you?
Call me the virus.
Okay, so do we want this scene to end well or poorly?
For me,
Buttons and the virus.
I
Or
think
for the
because
virus,
it's
yeah,
my
Morgan
scene.
started it.
Yes, yeah. So good or bad.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, 2 votes bad, 1 vote
Yeah,
good.
I'm getting pulled into something for sure.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, you go ahead, Morgan. Your scene.
No, I mean, I think the virus continues on about his work, and they don't exchange much chatter the rest of the way. Buttons leaves a tip, and she walks out.
And then you hear sirens coming your way. And scene. So that will end badly for the virus, and that's how these scenes will go. At any point in the scene, if you kind of get the gist of whether you want it to be
She's
good or
a
bad
rat!
for the character, you'll just give us a thumbs up. All right, so Morgan, you get a black die.
Okay.
And you get to give that to whoever you want in the first
Right.
first half of the movie.
Right, I get to give it to someone.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm going to give it to you.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay.
Yep. Your turn, Jess.
Okay, so on screen in definitely cyberpunk font that is neon pink and glowing, you see it type out 2 weeks earlier.
Oh.
And the camera pans down over a broken down camper trailer RV where a young woman who looks very similar to the woman who you just saw but does not have the bright blue hair is sitting outside on one of those like lawn chairs that is made out of those plastic ribbons, but the plastic ribbons have broken away and their butts are kind of sagging through the seats. And next to her is what appears to be somewhat of a bodyguard. And the woman, Buttons, is heavily smoking a cigarette. She says, "What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do, man? They're gonna find out. They're gonna find out what's going on here."
You really got to stop smoking so many of those. They're making you so paranoid.
It's the last thing I've got, all right? Look around you. Look what's happening around you. There's a rat right by my foot, and I don't even care. Why? Because I'm kind of hungry.
You're going to eat that? That's disgusting.
I might. All
All right, go. Eat it. Eat it. Do what you want. I don't... Listen, I'm just trying to protect you. I'm not trying to, like, monitor what you're eating. It is in my best interest if you stop smoking so many cigarettes.
How can you even think about cigarettes at a time like this? Huh?
Your legs are shaking.
We got a dead body in the camper.
All right. Well, I don't know if you maybe want to think about changing your appearance or something so that we can sort of be under the radar, no? I mean, I'm just me. Nobody even knows who I am, and that's just fine. I'm just here waiting to die, so...
Well, I could change my hair, but I'm so beautiful that everyone will know who I am, even with new hair.
It's true, you are so beautiful. You could put the hair over your face. It's just a thought. No? All right.
I think I need something more strong. Nobody can find out about what happened. Okay?
Well, I'm not going to tell anybody.
Yeah,
I don't want anybody to know.
I know you're not going to tell anybody because you were part of it.
I mean, I was there, but I don't know if I...
All right, it was your gun.
Okay, with my gun, but I don't know if I... All right. It was my gun. I was there. We did it together.
Flashdance.
Yes, Dee.
You've been with me for a long time. And
Sure.
we've always had each other's back. Well, mostly you've had my back because I pay you to do it, but we've always had each other's back. And we said we wanted to get out of the business, and now this is our ticket out. It's just not the way that I planned on.
I mean, it's as good a time as any. I mean, I think the meteor is going to hit Earth at any time anyway, so we're all going to die pretty soon, right?
And they both look up at the sky, at the night sky that is covered in smog, so thick you can barely see anything but a burning bright star that Earthlings have never seen. A burning bright star that looms ever closer each day.
Okay.
See, it's getting closer.
So do we want the scene to end well or poorly for these characters? So go ahead and throw your thumbs up, thumbs down, whenever you want. We got down, we got 3 downs.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's bad news right now.
Okay. All right, so as they're talking and looking up at the sky, all of a sudden, the what did you call it? An asteroid? Meteorite?
Star.
Meteor.
Oh.
Meteor?
Meteor.
But you called it a star.
Meteor
That's right.
/ star isn't the only light they see. And there's a flash. Flash. Flash, 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 flash. Oh, we gotta get out of here. We gotta go, 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 go. They found us. What are we gonna do with the body?
Get in! Get in!
Get in, Narvi, with the body! I don't wanna get in with the body!
Say that again?
What?
What did you say? You're so frantic.
I don't. When she starts to mouth really big, I don't want to get in the camper with the body.
Oh. Well, I mean, I don't know what we're supposed to do. Just get in. Get in and we'll figure it out. We'll be driving. Maybe we could roll the body off of the camper into, like, the forest or something.
So Flashdance and Buttons get into the camper, and the flashes grow closer and closer, and they slam the door behind them. Scene.
Flash, dance, and buttons.
Loosen up my buttons, babe.
So who are you going to give the black die to, Jess?
So I'm gonna give the black die to. I'm gonna give it to you, Morgan.
Sure.
I want things to go bad for Virus.
Why? I'm just a simple kinetic tattoo artist.
Funnier that way. And we are still in the beginning of the game, still teaching you all how to play, but you are definitely free to jump in if you'd like with other NPCs or other
Right.
descriptions if you would like.
Sure.
Now that we're a little bit warmed up.
All right, Kari.
All right, Kari.
Sorry, wait. Do I have to set the scene? Is that what happened?
Yeah, set
Yeah.
our scene.
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
So wait, you said us 2 weeks earlier, right, Jess?
Yeah, so Kari, you can either start there or you can start back up where Morgan started the movie.
Oh. Let me look at this real quick.
It's a lot of information. Okay.
Oh. Let's see. Boy, this is a lot. I'm very not clear. Okay. All right. It's 2 weeks before that.
Oh God.
Oh no.
The virus is on his way to the tattoo parlor. We think. Seems that way. They have a package under their arm. They're walking very quickly as though they know where they're going. And they see a little head just peeping around the corner. And it's Evelyn. Staring down the way about 100 yards, watching the virus walk quickly, quicker and quicker and quicker. And it seems that the virus doesn't even notice Evelyn. And as the virus, by the way, it's raining out.
That's just assumed.
Of course it is.
Constantly.
Of course, it's raining. So well.
Always raining. Smoggy and rainy.
Smoggy, rainy.
Neon
of
lights showing through everywhere.
All of it.
Absolutely. Halos everywhere. Evelyn just sticks their foot out and trips the virus.
Hey,
Hello.
what are you
What do
doing?
you have? What?
What are you doing
Well,
out here?
it was raining and I didn't want to be outside, so I came to find you so I could be inside where you are.
Okay, yeah, fine. I mean, just call me next time. Jeez.
Yes, your phone.
Yeah, sometimes people use phones or they call it, or text each other in these weird times. Just come on. You can't stay out in the rain too long. You know that. Come on.
What do you have? Did you get another package? You've been getting a lot lately.
Yeah, I really wish you wouldn't keep track of me so much.
And
Well-
both of them all of a sudden hear so many voices. Oh my gosh, did you hear that
Oh
information?
my god, what's going on, dude? I can't believe
So
I
much.
understand this.
Come on, let's get inside, okay? Oh, come on.
Okay. Don't worry about you, nobody will.
Thank you.
There's something disconcerting about Evelyn. You wouldn't really know that there was anything different about her, except she doesn't blink.
Yes, yep.
I thought you've been barely leaving cyberspace. What do you...
Well, the voices have gotten louder. Have they gotten louder for you?
Yeah. That's what this is. I'm gonna lift up the package. Put it down on the table.
Is it a tape? CD? DVD?
No, nothing like that.
It opens up, and all of a sudden, it's a digital desert island that springs from this box. And it's the only time that the voices are quiet.
It's a place. I like to imagine it's out in the middle of the Pacific, the Indian Ocean. I don't know. I don't know oceans too well.
I don't know oceans. Actually, yes, I do. There are 6 different oceans.
I thought you knew everything. Yeah.
I do. I do.
But if you just sort of stand here and look at it, I don't know, there's some sort of tech in it that'll make you not hear anything else.
I like the quiet.
And I reach out and I take your weird cold hand and we stare at the digital desert island. Did you need something?
Yes, I wanted to give you a piece of information. I met a man.
Thien.
Oh. We didn't get a vote on that. Was that good? Was that up or
We
down?
did.
Oh, we
It
did.
was up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I missed it.
Oh, I missed it.
I was in it. Heartbroken already.
All right, so Kari, who do you want to give this white die to?
I'd like to give the white die to Adam.
All right.
Ooh, thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Adam,
Okay.
set your scene.
Vincent Razor, if that is your name. Underscore Razor. Is your middle name
Definitely my real
underscore?
name.
Interesting. Okay.
Wearing a tattered jacket and jeans with more holes than fabric, Vincent Razr sits in front of a roaring fireplace in a picturesque mountain cabin with snow lightly falling outside. He looks blissful and peaceful, and if you were just staring at him, you wouldn't notice the slight shifts in the scenery, almost like digital glitches. As he stares into the fire, suddenly the whole facade drops, and Flashdance Houlihan startles him out of his trance. What? You surprised me.
Oh my god, you're always so surprised. You know it's me. I'm the only one who comes to visit you.
Yeah, but you know when I'm placing and trying to escape, you know, I'm just not always here.
I know you really must get out more. That's why I brought these foldable scooters. These foldable Razr scooters. You know, they're from your old company.
Why are you trying to make me relive the worst day of my life?
Because you need to get over this. It's madness. You can't be in here all the time. You're going to go mad.
In the background, there is a torn, like, Time magazine cover of Man of the Year, Vincent _Razr, riding a Razr scooter through the streets of an empty New York.
You know what's out there, Flashdance? Nothing but helmetless kids. Helmetless homeless kids. Just waiting to have a terrible incident. I've killed too many people. With my dream of my Razr scooter factory, I've killed too many.
As he looks up and says dream, the camera pans to a wall adorned with newspaper clippings. So many deaths that he has kept track of.
The worst Christmas present of 2014, they called it.
Razr. Just breathe. Please. Just breathe.
Call me Vincent.
The only person who called you Vincent was my brother. And his picture's the largest one on that wall.
God,
Don't
you think I knew that? I blew it up to remind me every day of how I failed you and your family.
I'm trying to move past it, but it's so difficult because you want me to call you Vincent. I don't even like to say it. It hurts my tongue. What?
Look, I'm sorry. Okay? Maybe if I get could you spare a couple bucks so I could buy another place? You know, maybe a desert or like Disneyland, like the monorail, just me riding the monorail.
You want me to buy you Disneyland?
Yeah, just a hologram, just, you know, a place just to get me through.
Well, I might know somebody who could procure us one of those hologram machines.
I'll owe you. Whatever you need, you can come to me. I will owe you.
I don't know if you can repay this debt.
But I could try.
Scene.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh, connections already. This is good.
So deep.
You're good at this, Kari.
Yeah. Okay, now what?
It's my turn?
Yeah, it's Serena's turn.
I do it. Okay. Okay. So.
Oh wait, who do we give? I'm sorry, that was one white die for Adam. Who do you want to give it to?
Oh, I get to give a white die.
Yes.
I'm gonna give a white die to Surena.
Right.
The only one who doesn't have a die so far is Flashdance Houlihan. What was Flashdance's brother's name? No, never mind. Let's save that.
Let's discover it.
We'll get there.
We'll get
Different
there.
stream.
Oh god, so good.
All right, Surena.
The room is pitch white. The walls are white. The ceiling is white. The floor is white. Suddenly, as if pixelated, furniture comes into view. It is cozy. It is warm. It looks to be like almost a childhood home. A fireplace pixelizes, and the room feels warm. Vincent, he materializes. This is his place of comfort. It is exactly the house that he grew up in, down to the door. You hear a knock.
Mom? Dad? And Vincent will walk slowly towards the door. And he opens it.
Hello, it is Evelyn. Is this a bad time?
No, come in. Come in. I'm doing
sorry.
everything. I'm sorry.
Well,
No.
it's okay. When you didn't answer my call, I had to find you, and I did. It's beautiful here.
It's the last safe place I have.
Safe.
And as she says safe, all of a sudden, a dialogue box pops on screen. Please enter 15 more coins to continue.
It's all right, jeez.
15 more coins to continue.
Vincent pats his pocket and just shakily, like, almost like you can't see where the coins come from or where the coins go, but each time one gets dropped in, there's a
There's a curmudgeonly old man who pops in. Hey, are you gonna put
Do you want me to get rid of it?
No, I can handle it. I can handle it.
I can get rid of it.
I can handle it.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Buster. I'm sorry. I'm gonna pay. Okay?
And as soon as he drops in the last coin, it goes, and the scene resumes.
Look, I don't know how you guessed my password to get in here.
It was just Scooters 552.
The exact time that my best friend Beatbox Houlihan lost his life.
Oh god. Oh my god. I gotta take notes.
Curse your super intelligence.
Listen, I do not want to cause you physical body harm. You don't have very much. I was told that you would have more, but all you have is fear.
I can get more.
What does being afraid feel like?
Feels like there are ants running through your veins. Like your stomach is full of an ocean swell that never settles. Like you're riding through the streets without a helmet on a crappy scooter.
And as he starts describing this, on the screen flashes ants running up his pants, his belly growing and growing and growing like he's pregnant, but it's the ocean all encompassing him. And then flash, all of the news articles of kids who've died because of not wearing helmets on the scooter. Scene. Surena, who do you want to give a black die to?
Oh boy. I'm gonna give it to Kari.
Okay, so Kari, myself, and Morgan all have a black die. Adam and Surena have a white die, and this will come into play at the tilt.
I have so many ideas now.
All right, well that's great because you're up next.
Do we go to the tilt now, or do we do another round?
Another round, then we go to the tilt.
Okay, got it. Okay. Here I go. Flashback 5 years.
Good.
To Wichita, Kansas. Front line of the war. The virus and Evelyn are in a bunker. Outside, the sounds of Razr scooters flashing past. Never ends.
A discarded newspaper floats on the breeze. Says the Razr Scooter War, year 2020. 20 years in. Still a stalemate.
Still the same war.
Still the same war. Most good journalists have died. And that's
All good headline writers perish.
We are hiring.
Please help us. You think we'll ever be the same after this, Evelyn?
Well, technically I will not be. They've had to rebuild me 3 times.
Yeah, I'm
But-
glad.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I couldn't protect everyone.
That's what you were made to do, but that's an impossible task. In this war,
When the war
in the Razr Scooter War, you can't protect everybody.
It's all so fast. Everyone.
It just folds up.
It's gone.
Yeah. Except up here.
When the war is over, I need you to do me a favor.
Anything.
I need you to deactivate me.
What?
I need you to deactivate me. Because I will not have a purpose anymore. Once the war is done, what will my purpose be? The virus, I don't know what it would be. I'm not like you. I'd like to be like you. Have a family. Have a house. But I don't have those things.
I don't know if I can do that.
That's okay.
What if I need you to protect me?
I'll do my best.
I want to give you what you want. I don't know. I guess I'm selfish.
The virus unfolds an origami style paper flower and hands it to Evelyn.
Evelyn takes it. Touches her stomach, and you see the blue faint light under her her uniform glow, and she puts the flower away.
Scene.
Did Evelyn just get pregnant? What happened?
No, I was gonna. Here's the 2 things that were going through my mind.
Go
I was
ahead.
like, don't be horrific, because I was gonna unhinge my jaw and then set the flower
Oh my
inside.
God, do it.
Okay, that's what happened.
No retconning. It was nice.
It was imprinting the flower as a memory to put in their stomach.
Warmest jaw unhinging ever.
I did not get it pregnant.
Oh, gosh. Why do we... Boy, we always get a little sad with these sometimes, too. Jessica. Oh wait, I get a white die.
Yes. Who do you want to give that to? Surena and Adam both have white. Everybody else has black die.
If Evelyn doesn't make it out of this, I won't be happy. So I'm giving it to Surena.
Okay, Serena's 2 white die.
Yep.
Okay.
The higher you roll on the white die is basically the higher your white die number is basically hopefully the better things will end for you.
Oh.
That's the game anyway. But
If it has to do with die rolling, that's not how
nothing's gonna help Adam. Nothing will help
buddy.
him. Jess.
Okay. So
Back to
we're
buttons.
back with
Yeah, where are we?
Flashdance, Houlihan, and Buttons in the camper RV. They've just slammed the door shut.
2 weeks earlier from present day. Go ahead.
Yeah, and Buttons is still smoking your cigarette. Okay, all right. The paparazzi's outside, and we've got a comet crashing towards us, and we got a dead body, and it smells so bad. Oh God, Flashdance, you always know what to do.
Well, the first thing I'm going to tell you to do is put your seatbelt on. Go ahead.
Wait, there's gas in this thing?
Yes.
Oh my God, you're a genius. What
You hear a dum, 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 dum on the door.
Ah, okay,
Buttons! What's your view on the comet crashing? As the greatest influencer of 2023, Buttons, please tell us. The internet's dying to know.
But Buttons isn't here. Go, freaking drive. Go.
There's a sound of Flashdance smashing into a paparazzo as she drives away, but that's actually legal now in 2023.
Oh God. Okay, still only 1 manslaughter under my belt. Okay. Go. And as they're driving, they are speeding down this empty freeway, crashing into old junky cars that are on the side of the road. There's plants growing up through the cement. There's neon signs that are hanging by a thread and swaying in the breeze. And the smog is so thick that they can barely see. The visibility is so low, but Flashdance seems to know their way around this town like the back of their hand. And they keep driving all throughout the city until they hit the city limits and enter, what is it called? The Sprawl.
The Sprawl.
And finally, Flashdance slows down, and as they do, Buttons looks over to Flashdance and says,
Oh. God, that's so gross. There's so many Doritos in there.
you know, I get car sick, and also that body smell. This really makes it worse. Oh God, where are we? I've never been here before.
At the edge of the sprawl.
The sprawl, part of the sprawl is it is a robot/human fight place. You see, I'm not good at narrating, or I'm
The
really good at it.
Techno Arena. Yeah,
So
that's
good.
called the Techno Arena.
Techno Arena.
That's correct.
There are scooters that have been fashioned into fighting robots.
Razor
There's
blades on the side.
Razor blades just punching and spinning and whirring as people cheer and throw money at them.
Well, I feel like if we just kind of drop the body in the back of, some alleyway, of this sprawl, it's so strange here. I don't know. But if we can drop this body off here, nobody's going to be able to track it back to us. Because clearly people die here, constantly. It's like a constant thing.
Well,
I think I might retire here, but go ahead. What were you going to say?
just feels a bit unceremonious dropping the body off the side of the van like that.
Well, would it be better if we cut it up or something and then put pieces in different places? I don't know what you want to do.
You sound like you've done this before.
I mean,
How many dead bodies
I've
have you
quite
seen?
the imagination, let's say that.
I guess I never asked you, Flashdance. You're a bodyguard. What's your body count? People you've killed.
5,429 and a half. It's fine.
Okay, well,
Just slightly peeking outside of her coat, you see a neck tattoo going up Flashdance's neck.
Oh, it's chilly in here, isn't it?
what was that? What is that?
What? The wind?
No,
Chilly
your
in here.
neck.
I just said it was chill.
Buttons reaches out and pulls down Flashdance's turtleneck.
Oh.
And on it, there are hundreds of little skull and crossbones that wrap themselves all the way around her torso as that and disappears past where the buttons can see.
And as the
You hear
camera...
bark.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
The camera pans back to the back of the camper as the two of them continue their conversation over the body of the corpse that's in the back. And we find them wearing a jacket that's a tattered uniform. The same uniform. It's not the same person, but it's the same uniform of the division that Evelyn and the virus fought under in the war all those years ago.
Scene. Well, I don't think we got a thumbs up or a thumbs down on that one.
I was a thumbs down for
Thumbs
sure.
down?
Yeah.
That's fun. Yeah.
I was gonna say
Wrong.
it was hard. That was a tough one.
Yeah. Okay. We'll go with. I think did that end poorly for Buttons? I mean, she's in a bad spot.
Not in a
She's
good direction. I'll say
She's
that.
now in the sprawl, which for a movie star is not good.
With a dead body in the back of a camper.
I mean, I think
Yeah.
up in Skid Row with a dead body in your weird broken down camper van sounds like a bad
With a
time
dead
to me.
Razr war veteran in the back of the camper.
Yeah.
Yes. So it didn't look like Evelyn, but it was.
No, I'm
uniformed
not
the
saying
same
it was
way.
one of us. I'm
No.
saying they were wearing the same uniform as Virus and Evelyn.
Okay. All right. So I have a black die. I'm gonna give it to Kari.
Flashdance.
Awful. Awful.
All right. Go ahead.
Boy, the Houlihan parents were really feeling themselves when they named their kids Flashdance and Beatbox.
Beatbox. I name their kids. That's what happens.
It's the year 2023. Who knows what these names are even going to be anymore?
Exactly.
All right, Kari.
Adam, where were we? I don't remember when we left off.
We were in you had broken my illusion apart, and we hadn't described what room we were in, but we were in like a room, I imagine a pretty derelict one.
All right.
Equivalent of a junkie in 2023.
Right.
A digital junkie.
We don't have a location, is that correct? You and I?
Think so.
Nope.
Okay.
So you can
You
make
go
it whatever
wherever
you
you
want.
want. Mm-hmm.
The hologram, digital, whatever it is, has shorted out. And Vincent is trying to grasp for it and is starting to weep a little bit. And it's becoming very clear that Razr is in an old toy warehouse. And there's just doll heads and body parts from toys just laying about, and they're all staring at him. He's somehow set them up to be like an audience for him. And Flashdance places their hand on Razr's hand, looks straight into their eyes, and says, "Why are all these dolls staring at you?"
It's a doll for every soldier lost in the Razr Wars. I had a friend in the government. I had a friend in the government. I got his kid a new edition Razr, and he told me the total body count. So I went out and I used my vast fortune to buy enough dolls to stock this warehouse and remind me every day of the atrocities I committed.
You really don't have to live like this, Razr. It's so sad. This is not what Beatbox would have wanted. Not for you, not for me.
I don't know how to process it. You know? It was supposed to be fun. That's all I wanted when I started, was to have fun. Remember when we were kids? Just skating on boring wooden boards with wheels on the bottom, just with no handles.
They were your earliest prototype.
I know, and remember, we laughed so hard.
We did. We laughed. We beatboxed with beatbox, and we flash danced.
It's amazing how Beatboxer was a better dancer than you, and you were a better beatboxer than beatbox. Can you beatbox for me? Just please, just so bring me back to the days. And the tears just start flowing down Vincent Razor's face. And
Flashdance is an excellent beatboxer.
Yeah, for the record, that was beautiful.
Gorgeous, crying tears.
Please,
Take that to my brother.
please, let me give you something. Do you want some dolls? I've spent my entire fortune on dolls.
Razor, I really don't want any of these dolls. I feel like maybe, could we put these together with like the body parts and like give them to the lost children of the war or something? I don't know. Like, we've got a little time, and maybe it will be therapeutic if we can put these doll bodies back together. And we'll make clothes because they can't be naked. That's just weird if you give them to other children.
I have so many Razor stickers in the back. We can use them to make, basic dresses out of.
All right, go ahead and pick one up. Pick that leg up over there, and find another leg, one that matches that one, like the same size, probably. So many different sizes in here.
And Vincent's running around the warehouse, like holding them up for approval to Flashdance, and finding a torso that's like the least bit, messed up, and bringing them to her and showing her all the pieces.
Razor, this is actually a beautiful exercise, and I think Beatbox would be proud. I'm going to say something to you that Beatbox always said to me. What do you think? What is your gut telling you? My brother always used to ask me that. I know he used to ask you that as well, yes? So you don't need to check in with me whether or not this arm fits this leg. You can just decide for yourself. Go on, build one.
Okay.
I'll beatbox while you do it. Will that make you happy?
Yes.
All right, but it will also make us sad. It's both a thumbs up and a thumbs down. I'm not sure which one. Okay.
The camera pulls out as Flashdance sadly beatboxes over the scene of Vincent_Razor building dolls out of a pile of dismembered, discarded doll parts, like the strangest Build-A-Bear factory you've ever seen.
And as the pan out happens, you see from outside the window a very real Evelyn looking onto the scene. Scene.
This is
You got two thumbs down.
I think yeah.
I think that ended well for you guys though.
What?
Like, that was,
I don't know.
they were like they were
great.
That's a hot Friday night, building dolls while your friend
They were
beatboxes.
both doing what they wanted to be doing.
Oh.
How does it work when it's mixed? Is it majority?
You go with the majority, yeah.
Okay.
What do you think,
even if it wasn't
Adam?
catastrophic, I think it was quite sad.
I think it was very sad. Yeah.
We can jump right in and jump back in real quick, dip back in
And see, because I'm there.
See if we can.
Well, let's just give you a black die and move on to the next scene. So who do you want to give that to, Kari? As your scene, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to give it to Surena.
Okay, Serena's got a mix now. She's got 2 white die and 1 black die.
Okay.
Okay, Adam.
The rain is falling is a deluge as it soaks the dirty city streets as Vincent Razr, with shivering from the cold,
Never getting old.
his head on a swivel, walks beside Evelyn, who, no matter how much water hits her, doesn't ever appear to get wet. As he walks towards a street vendor cart. This is where I go. This is my favorite place. You know, you said you wanted to know what good food tastes like. So
Yes.
Hey, excuse me. Excuse me.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Can I get 2 rats on a stick? That's what they call it. It's not actually a rat. It's just
Coming right up to rats on a stick. Yes, it is rats, my good sir. It is indeed rats. Rats is all we got left.
You want them buffalo
rats.
style, or you want them with what do you call it, Parmigiano?
Oh, we're out of the Parmesan.
and over
That's a
over
premium.
Oh yeah,
Got
she's
some dim sum rat.
Ignore the dim sum lady.
best
You-
rats
you're
in the
eating
sprawl over here. Over
two
here.
rats. We got
Over
barbecue
here.
sauce. That's it. Here you go.
Nice and soft.
do you want me to get rid of them?
no.
Evelyn,
No need. We'll just the 2 rats. And he fishes in his pockets for change.
Imagine guy pops back in. Are you gonna pay or what?
5 tokens.
For those
Yeah.
rats.
Here, it's my last 5. And I drop 5 coins onto and Vincent drops 5 coins onto the cart.
Yeah, I don't care if it's your last 5. Here's your rats.
Thank you.
They look delicious.
I link your arm in my arm, and you feel the cold metal and sort of glassiness on my skin. It is not great. And
Not comfortable.
it's not comforting, but it's there, an ever-present there-ness. And I take you to the side where there is an ATM machine.
I don't have any accounts anymore. I closed them all out.
You closed them. Why?
I spent all my money.
Ah, I see. Well, can we have more days like this? Normal human days?
Sure, but it's
Good.
Norman.
Evelyn puts her hand on the ATM machine. It starts
Yeah.
to hum, and all of a sudden, money pours out of the ATM machine.
Vincent's eyes go wide, and I'm imagining the money of the future is all little tokens.
Yes.
So like you get at an arcade machine.
Like
So he's
Chuck E.
just
Cheese.
grabbing as many coins as he can. He's stuffing them in his pockets, and
It's like a slot machine.
exactly, just shoving them in his pockets. And, this is yes,
This is good.
yes, it is. We could do all sorts of great things with money like this. We could see all parts of the world.
I'd like that.
Unfortunately, the clanging of these Chuck E. Cheese-esque token coins is quite loud and not a sound that is often heard in these parts anymore. And they start to feel eyes of the street rats around them.
Both
Oh, God.
literal and figurative.
The sentient street rats. They heard the clanging.
Do you want me to get rid of them?
No, there are only food stores. If you kill them, then where will we be?
Yes. I scoop up the coins as best I can, and I start running.
And Vincent Razor's like right behind you. I got a guy. He can show us Disneyland. He can show us Paris. He can show us Dubai. Whatever we want to see. And you won't believe the emotions that will come out of you when you start seeing these beautiful, majestic places on Earth.
I want that.
And I want to give that to you as my friend.
And as they're running, the ATM machine is still spitting out coins. It is being swarmed by people at this point, and they're leaving a trail of coins as they're running, but the scene blacks out from there.
In all of the chaos of running away with the coins and being followed by rats, Evelyn misses a voicemail from the virus. Evelyn. There's sirens after me. I don't know what I did. I gave a tattoo to some lady. She calls herself Z. I don't know, but I gotta run. And it clicks off.
Okay, so that went... Well, it initially went well, but then Morgan, I think you switched it.
I mean, no, I think it went well for them, but I think we're
Okay.
yeah.
All right, so white die. Adam, who do you want to give that to?
I'm gonna give Jess.
Me.
Yeah, she's doing such a good job keeping track of all the dice.
Let's give her a tip.
I'm now split. I have one black die, one white die.
Okay.
Okay, Surena. Last scene of Act 1, and then we will go to intermission, and then Act 2 will be zippy for those of you who are still with us in the audience. So how does the last scene of the first act go?
Question. So when I paint a scene, is it a scene that I have to be in, or is it a
not
scene?
necessarily.
It could be anything. Okay.
Anything you want. Yep.
The scene begins in the familiar desert place. The camper is there. There is a man tied up inside the camper, frightened, but he has his mouth like bound, and pacing are Flashdance and Buttons, figuring out what to do as they had captured a familiar face.
Do something! Flashdance, do something!
What would you like me to do? I've already killed so many people in my life.
I know.
Well, now that I said that out loud, I probably have to kill him too, because he's going to tell people that.
Quick reference. This is before 2 weeks ago, right?
This is before 2 weeks. This is the moment before.
Yes.
This is
this is the dead body.
The
Okay.
soon
This
to
is the
be
body.
the soon to be body.
Because as a viewer, we need to see what happened.
So Morgan, you're playing like an NPC, not like. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
because
won't tell me
virus
your
is already
body
still
count.
alive in this future.
Yes.
You won't tell me your body count. And I don't want to know until the right time.
I'll tell you later, okay?
Okay.
I don't know why you're always asking me that.
I just want to feel safe, okay?
I mean, are you going to feel safe with me if I tell you that it's like more than 10?
I can't just... let's deal with the matter at hand, okay?
All right.
The man in
movie
the
celebrity is here with a tied-up man and her bodyguard in the desert with a camper. How did we get here?
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure you just like pointed at him and you said that one. And so I just like clobbered him over the head because I don't know, he was hurting you in some way, like hurting your feelings or something. I don't know. I work for you. I don't know.
The man, as he is sweating, it sort of fills the room with this almost floral smell. And the sweat is like thick, almost viscous.
Oh my god. Do you smell that? It smells like lovely. Like, it smells like my grandmother's house.
Okay. All right. The reason I asked you to bag this guy is
Who
because
smells very good. Okay.
this cologne, this perfume, this eau de toilette that this guy is wearing, this stuff is as good as gold. out here. This stuff is as good as 1,000,000 tokens. You know how rare this cologne is? This could buy us. This could buy me a kinetic tattoo. This could erase my face. This could free us both.
I'm not going to lie. I know it was sort of my suggestion that maybe you change your look or whatever. I keep mentioning it to you, but I'm rethinking it only because, just hear me out. Then I would be out of a job because nobody would recognize you and you would no longer need my services.
Yeah, Flashdance, it's too late for that.
As the man struggles, the binds on his hand begin to loosen.
Oh, do something! Do something!
Oh my god.
Get him!
Oh no, did I kill him? Oh, crap. I really...
Oh, he's still alive! Oh, he's still alive! Hey, you! And she kneels down and yanks him by the face scarf. Hey, I need to know where you got the Ode to Lois.
Come on, man. She needs to know. She's asking you, where did you get this Ode to Lois?
Yeah, no one's seen the Ode to Lois for a long time, man, and you've got no business walking around with that.
It's just part of my programming.
Wait
Oh,
a
he's
second.
tired. I think he's tired.
Oh, is this guy?
No. I only
Are
hit
you
him
sure?
sort of hard. I mean, it wasn't even my hardest. I mean,
they make them so real these days. I mean, they even...
There's a sparking from the side of his head, like electricity.
Right
And you
there!
could see where the damage
yeah.
happened. There is a vital circuit that has been severed.
totally did that, didn't I? Sorry.
Wow, they make these things so...
Delicate.
Real.
Oh, yes, real.
As you get
Delicate.
closer, the vital circuit severed. Inside the skull is a light that turns on. As it blinks red, a humming begins.
Oh god, it's too early
Oh,
for
yes,
this.
let's put our glasses on. It might hurt our eyes.
Okay.
As they put their glasses on, digital displays flash up that give life readings and the weather and stock market
Yeah.
portfolios.
Okay, I don't care about any of this stuff. Where'd you get the Ode to Lois? I need this stuff. It's my ticket to freedom. She shakes him and shakes him and shakes him and shakes him.
And more of the
until-
liquid comes out of the side. It's splashing her in the
Yeah.
face.
Oh, get it.
Soak it
bottle.
up,
Do you have a
soak it
bottle?
up.
Oh, she opens up her shirt. Get it on me. I'll bring it out later. Do
Okay,
you have a
well,
bottle?
roll on him or
I-
something.
I
Just
think I-
roll your body on him.
I-
Just
I-
roll.
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 Okay, so Buttons slaps the body down and starts to roll all over it.
Hey, is that
Yeah, it's getting on me. Okay.
is that
so bring
Buttons
out my
inside there?
cleanser.
Miss Buttons, Miss Buttons.
Buttons,
I'm a
buttons,
huge fan.
Buttons!
Oh my god. Oh my
no.
god. Okay,
And
be
scene.
very still.
And see.
Insane.
Wow.
All right, that was Act
So-
1. We're gonna go to intermission, and when we come back, we will
We'll do
have
one
a
more round
tilt.
of scenes, and the
Two,
tilt. And
two more rounds.
Yes. Oh, two. Okay.
Yeah, there's 4 total.
Okay, got it. All right. Wow.
All right, we'll see you in about 15.
Ode to Lois. Okay, what was that a reference to? All right, I love it. All right, we're back in 15 minutes. All right, or you want to make it 10? Or let's, yeah, okay.
Let's do 10.
Let's do 10. All right,
Okay,
Okay.
we're
10.
back in 10.
See you in 10.
Bye, everybody. BRB.
Bye.
Me.
Welcome back, everybody. We are playing Fiasco Cyberpunk 2023. This is improvised movie, essentially, Coen Brothers style, where things will go wrong. They definitely will go wrong, and that's a good thing. So right now we're at our intermission.
The Coen brothers are on the phone, and they would like to buy the idea of the Razr Scooter Wars from us.
Wow.
Yeah, we already sold it.
To
Sold it
ourselves.
to Disney. Disney is our angel investor. So what's happened so far is we have collected some die, and everybody has the tilt table at home, and Morgan will show you shortly.
Yes, I'm pulling
on
it up.
Screen. So basically what happens now is we're going to roll our dice, and those who score the highest will get to choose the tilt. So we do this a little bit of a homebrewed way as well. So what you're going to do is you're going to roll each of your black die and your white die, count them up separately, and then subtract the lower from the higher. So for example, if I have a black die and I have a white die, and I roll a 4 on the black and a 6 on the white, then my score will be 6 minus 4.
Right.
Okay.
And it'll be black, because there's 2 black left.
Okay.
So, Kari, you don't have to worry about math. Adam, you don't have to worry about math. You guys just roll your die, add it up. Serena, you will have to subtract your higher number from your lower number. All right, so I have 1 black and 1 white, so...
Hang on.
I rolled a 6 black and a 1 white, which means I have 5 black total.
All right, I'm pulling up the tilt table in just 1 second. Sorry.
I got a 6. It's the first time I've ever rolled well in my life, everybody.
All right, 6 white.
Yay!
Yep.
Okay.
I have a 7 white and a 2 black. So I have a 5 white.
You 5 white. Okay, so Adam beat you out on the white so far.
Mhm.
And I just have 1 black die, I believe, which doesn't bode well for me. Here we go. 1 second. I got...
Kari, what's your score?
I rolled 8 total, so 5 and 3.
What was the higher? Was black or white the higher one?
Well, I have 2 black.
So was black 5?
Yeah.
And then 3 was white?
Yeah.
She
Okay.
had 2 black, right?
Yeah, but
So it was an 8 black.
Oh, 8
yeah,
black?
8. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, great. Okay, great.
And I got
so
a-
you rolled the highest on the black.
I got a 6 black.
Ooh, high score, but Kari has you beat. So, Kari and Adam, you scored the highest on each side with 8 black and 6 white. So, you get to
Adam.
pick the tilt. So, go ahead and pull up that table.
Yep.
And how we do it on our show is each of you pick a top category,
Right.
and then you're going to switch and pick each other's subcategory. So, first, both of you pick a top category.
Oh my gosh.
Don't think
I'm-
about it too hard. Just go for
Yeah.
whatever sticks out.
I'm gonna go with paranoia.
Yeah.
Okay? Paranoia?
I'm gonna go with mayhem.
Mayhem. Okay.
Nice.
So now Kari pick something from Paranoia. Adam pick something from Mayhem.
I'm picking this for Adam or for myself.
It's for the whole game. So
Oh,
just
great,
matter.
great,
great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with misdirected passion.
Okay.
Ooh.
Directed passion.
That's for mayhem. Okay. Okay. Great. Oh, that's.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Oh boy. And Kari, what are you thinking?
2 people cross paths and everything changes.
Yep. Yep. Okay. This is making as much sense as the story has ever made. Okay.
Okay, so these events will happen at any point in the second act of the show, in any which way, but they must happen. So any of us can make this happen, but this is supposed to just throw an extra layer of chaos into our game and into our show. So
Okay.
we have it. Paranoia. 2 people cross paths and everything changes. And mayhem, misdirected passion. We just have to incorporate those into the story. So we have 2 more rounds left. This time it goes a little bit quicker and crap starts hitting the fan.
Okay.
Did we do we did a dice on that last one though, right? It was
Yeah.
whack. Okay. Somebody had asked that in the chat, so I wasn't sure. I couldn't
Yeah.
remember. Okay.
Oh,
And
yes.
now you keep your die.
Right.
When we vote thumbs up or thumbs down, you keep your die.
Was there? Yes. Yeah, there was a die given on that last one, I think.
Okay.
Oh, maybe there wasn't. Oh no, it
Oh,
was
yeah,
given to Vincent. Oh wait, no, I don't know. I think we're okay.
Oh,
I think
and
we're okay.
we do have one extra die.
They said if you did, it wasn't on camera.
It was. Sorry. So it was. Surena would have given it, and it was. I don't even know if we decided how that scene went.
I don't think we did. Never happened. It said. Everybody's saying never
cool.
happened.
I know. We just get so lost in the story.
So what happened at the end of Serena's scene? It was
That was the running with the change, or no?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that
Yeah.
wasn't it the dead body scene?
Oh,
That was
it
the
was
dead
the dead
body
body
Oh,
scene.
it's dead body scene.
So
Yeah,
Yes.
or Kari and Jess were in the.
that's
yeah,
right,
they
and
carried
found
Pop
by
the end,
found
right?
by the paparazzi
Yes.
at the end. Okay, so that's bad.
Right.
Okay, so that was
Yeah,
a black
bad.
dice.
All right.
Well, who do you want to give that
so-
black dice to?
I want to give it to Jess.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Okay.
So to end the story, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 white die and 4 black die.
Okay. So it's mine.
Yep.
Yes. Go ahead.
We open on the next morning as Evelyn unplugs from her resting unit after a night of running through the streets with Vincent Razr, pockets filled with coins, to a loud knocking on her door. Evelyn! Evelyn, open up!
She leaps, very like methodical, like graceful to the door. She's there in a flash. She whips the door open.
Where have you been?
I was, getting money for.
We don't have time for that.
Are you
We don't-
okay?
No.
What's wrong?
The cops are after me. I don't
Why?
know. It was this woman, this Z woman. I don't know. She wanted me to
Z-woman.
She wanted me to give her the kinetic tattoos to change her face. But have you heard from Stevie?
I haven't. The last transmission I sent to Stevie was bounced.
All of a sudden, the voices start to clamor in. Oh my gosh! Did you
Those
hear
are the razors. The razors are so fast. They won't go any slower. The razors just go so
Stevie always checks in on Tuesdays.
Stevie
He
always
always
checks
checks
the
in on
box.
Tuesdays.
checks in on Tuesday.
Fixing on Tuesdays.
Yeah, it's a green light.
I haven't heard from him. Do you think that he's okay?
I don't know. I just, it's all starting to feel connected. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm paranoid. I don't understand. But listen, I mean, this woman, it was like, it couldn't be a coincidence. She left. She asked me to be discreet, and seconds later, there were cops at my door. And I don't know. The fact that I haven't been able to get a hold of Stevie is, I'm worried.
On the bedside table is a framed photo of Evelyn, Stevie, and Morgan's character's name. Who
The virus.
is-
The
The virus. And Morgan's they're like in their military uniforms, and Morgan's got a big smile on, while the two AI are just more blank faced, kind of staring at the camera.
The last time I talked to Stevie, he was going to a concert.
Concert.
Yeah, the famous pop star / vlogger / influencer sensation Bubbles with a Z.
Buttons.
But yeah,
She's got hair like this. She wears rose-colored glasses.
yes, Stevie spoke fondly of her.
Yeah, he did.
Scene.
Ooh.
So you got a white die, Morgan.
Yep. Okay. I get to keep that. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's all
Where we
coming.
last left off.
It's all coming
with
together.
With Serena's scene, did it end with paparazzi?
No, your
What?
guys' scene ended with paparazzi. Or them ended
Yeah.
with the street rats, both literal and
No, yeah,
metaphorical.
The one that she started for Carrie and I.
Oh,
Oh,
yes,
yes.
it did. It came up to them being found by the paparazzi with the body in the back of the camper.
Right.
Okay. All right. So
That was
we
still
pick up
2
where that
weeks
scene
ago.
left off.
Yeah, still 2 weeks ago. We went from present to 2 weeks ago.
Very
Which is
nonlinear.
but 2 weeks and a day before.
How dare you?
Because there's also the 2 weeks ago that happened after this.
Yeah.
Okay. So we come back to that scene and Flashdance and Buttons are driving off through the desert in the camper, and the body is in the back with its head rolling around.
Clanging loudly against the side of the camper.
Dum, 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 dum. Drive! Oh my
I'm
god.
driving. Oh my
Uh,
goodness! Can you strap him down or something? He's so loud. I mean, his head
okay.
is just.
So Buttons, wobbly as the camper trailer is rocking back and forth across the sand, puttering and sputtering, she kneels down. Hey, mister. Do you know who I am?
His eyes
Hey.
look up to her, completely inactivated. Deactivated.
Oh God. Are you dead?
Oh God! What?
Are you dead?
He's dead?
Are you dead? And she shakes him.
Clang,
Are you
clang,
dead?
clang, clang, clang.
Oh no!
More of the
Oh,
liquid
no.
flies out.
Also,
Shoot, give me a bottle.
several of Buttons' articles and printed out blogs flutter out of his jacket with hearts drawn around them and her name highlighted several times.
This is
Chap-
sad.
What's happening back
fan.
there? I can't see from up
He
here.
was a fan and he's dead. All my fans are dead. Literally and figuratively. This sucks. Oh, okay. We have that's okay. I'm covered in the Ode to Lois, and this is gonna bring us big money. Okay, we're gonna get out of this, and everything's gonna be okay. Okay, right?
Are you talking to me or the corpse?
What? Flashdance?
Oh, to me. Yes, it's going to be just fine. How am I supposed to get that Odolois off of your body? I assume we can do it. Yes, we can do it while you're alive. Yes.
Yeah,
Scene.
of course we can.
Scene.
Okay, so I'm poorly.
That's a black die for Buttons.
Yeah, that's a black
Okay.
tie.
Black die for me. Okay. All right, Carrie.
Black die for Buttons.
Oh gosh. Okay. Let's see. Who really has? Okay. Oh boy, I don't know what time plane existence we.
That was still 2 weeks ago.
So we can jump to the future, which is the present.
The present, which is now morning.
Which is now.
After Evelyn and Vincent had a night running through the streets in some
Yes.
sort of
Chuck E.
strange
Cheese coins falling out of their pockets.
bliss.
Yeah.
Charles Entertainment Cheese.
But I'd love to do a scene with the virus and Buttons.
You can.
Be my guest.
Yeah.
Do it.
I know, but are you
We're
guys
still
but-
back in the present. I mean, like, you can come back to present.
Yeah.
Which is when you guys just finished the tattoo? That
No,
kind
it's,
of-
Yeah.
it's
was
when
that-
I've, or, yes, or
That's when you're after, and then you don't have the body because it's 2 weeks.
2 weeks later. And I just left Evelyn's knowing Buttons. He went to go see Buttons' concert, and she was the one who called the cops on me.
Yeah.
I'm so glad we made this easy for ourselves.
No, it's super
Virus
easy.
thinks that Buttons called.
It
the
was a
cops.
coincidence.
Yeah. Hasn't been
All right.
confirmed yet, but you
Might
can go ahead
be
and confirm that
paranoid.
if you want.
Okay. Somewhere outside of a rat stand. It's raining. And there's still fog and clouds. It's very ominous. It smells sort of faintly like flowers, or like an eau de Lois perfume smell, let's say. And the virus steps over by Z, recognizing Z in the blue wig, the rose-colored glasses. Gets her attention. Psst. I have to ask you something. Go ahead.
It's a nice smell you got.
What are you doing here?
You know, you can hide your face all you want using that tattoo, but the person who gave it to you will be able to recognize it every time.
I told you I needed secrecy. Okay, what are you doing talking to me out here in public like that?
There's a friend of mine who smelled just like that. He was a big fan of yours.
Smell like what? I don't know what you're talking about. And she starts to move away.
That
Are you
flower.
gonna pay for those rats on a stick?
I toss him 2 coins. There's only one place where that flower grows. Just outside Wichita.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
And it hasn't grown in 10 years, not since the war.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. Leave me alone. I don't know who you
Hey,
are.
do you see Buttons? You see Buttons with a Z? You see her over there? That's her right there. Isn't that indiscreet of me?
She claps her hand over his mouth. You shut up right now.
Well, what?
Sentient rats are peeking around the edge of buildings, popping their heads out of trash cans. They slowly go back to what they were doing.
Paparazzi pay those rats nowadays.
Tiny rat has a tiny camera.
Hey, what are you looking at? Scram.
I just want to
All
know
right.
what happened to my friend.
I'll tell you what happened to your friend. He was killed. I saw it. I saw it all. My bodyguard did it.
Scene.
Insight check. Wrong game.
Throwing you under the camper there, Kari.
Throw her under the camper.
I'm gonna give that a thumbs up. I think that ended well.
That ended well for Buttons. I mean,
I
yeah,
think
I
it
think it
was.
did.
For Buttons,
I think it
yeah,
did.
for
Yeah,
Buttons, it ended
Yeah,
well.
okay.
a successful diversion. I
But
agree.
Kari, you
Flashdance.
get, you get that white die.
Oh,
Well, it's your scene, right? You started it, right?
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah, you did.
okay.
It's always confusing when I'm in the scene. I'm like, did I start it?
I know. Yeah.
Okay, Adam.
All right, Adam.
With a slightly minorly, because she is animatronic, look of confusion on her face, Evelyn enters the trashed Razr Scooter factory to see multiple places active at the same time. There's a Disneyland in one corner, a Grand Canyon in another corner. There's the Santa's Village in a third corner, and Vincent is just running around, just enjoying every moment. Like, he'll run and do like a roller coaster in Disney, and then he'll run and like high five an elf. And over the loudspeakers, you hear the propaganda song that Buttons the pop star made to get people to join the military during the Razr Scooter Wars.
Oh my
Hey.
God.
Do you like war? Hey, you.
Oh
Let's go to war. Let's go to the battlefield and shoot our enemy. You know you want to. Let's go to war on a Razr. Razr Scooter, Razr Scooter.
Evelyn, oh my God, this is amazing, isn't it? Look at all of this.
This is not. Were you? This is your place?
Yeah, of course this is my place.
Evelyn's eyes, they sort of, in hearing the song and seeing everything, they roll to the back of her head and they roll forward, and they are a shade of crimson. And she holding onto the railing of one of the rides crushes it with her hand.
Vincent's backing up, kind of putting elves in between him and Evelyn. Just like, hey, it's relaxing. We're here to have a good time.
Yes, we are here to have a good time. That's what we'll do. This is fine.
The illusory elves are disappearing as he pulls each one of them out of their simulations, and she just strides right through them as they de-res in front of her.
And we hear.
They're all shutting down. Are you shutting down my?
Oh, they're here. The elves.
This is all you're doing?
No, this is your doing. And yeah.
Do we give a thumbs up or thumbs down on that one?
Woo!
For Adam, I think down.
Oh boy.
Jess, that was the greatest war anthem, by the way. I've
Oh
ever
my
heard.
was so
god.
Good.
That might be the single
good.
darkest thing that's ever happened on this channel.
Horrifying.
She said all of her fans are dead. And I'm like, how can I kill all of her fans?
The pop anthem for the Razr Scooter Wars. Oof.
Yep. Dark times.
Love that.
All right.
Okay.
So Adam gets a black die. We want to try to wait till we get a thumbs up or a thumbs
You're
down
right.
before we cut
Yes.
the scene.
Sorry. Apologies.
It's okay.
Sorry, that was a good place to cut it.
It was a good cut.
Good cut.
This is all yours.
Okay, so the scene opens now. We are in the present day. I'm trying to suss out when that happened and the other thing happened because Evelyn is in two places. However, Evelyn is in the virus's tattoo parlor. Their smaller one, you have a couple different tattoo parlors because what you do is kind of under the radar.
Sure.
So we're in what is essentially your tattoo safe house.
Makes total sense. Keep going. Guy's got a tattoo even when he's on the run. It's fine.
Yes, on the run, tattoo safe house, your supplies everywhere.
I'm not gonna stop.
All of his tattoo supplies are arranged on tables like they were cocaine in a Colombian drug factory. So he's got like the various inks and dyes and needles just kind of
he's
haphazardly.
He's currently busying himself over one of the tables, mixing a volatile concoction of tattoo ink.
Yes, and it's like glowing and like kind of like making it's like a whirring sound as you're doing it. Evelyn, shaken, says, "I think I know what happened to Stevie.
Yeah.
I received, well, through the mind of another, received a transmission here, and I don't know. I'm an AI. I take out my hand. In my hand is sort of you see
A hollow projector.
Hollow projector. That is what happens. You see, my God, Jesus Christ, I forgot everybody's name.
Buttons.
Buttons. Yes, you see Buttons.
Or Flashdance.
Or Steve, or Flashdance, or Vincent.
What? It's not like these names are hard to remember.
Whose name are you looking for?
Yeah, no, Flashdance, thank you. You see the severe cut of Flashdance. Their glasses sort of like glint, and a thud, and then snow, as the transmission had been looking through Stevie's eyes. And faintly, you hear the war anthem. You don't have to sing it again, but that's under everything.
And it's difficult to hear because all the voices start to kick back in because they're not in their private space.
He'd play that music all the time. I don't know why I got so sick of it. I got so sick of that stupid song, this Buttons. I can't believe I didn't recognize it from the minute she walked into my shop. How could I not realize that?
I wanna die.
I know what I gotta do.
What are you gonna do?
I gotta go get Stevie's flowers back. I don't know what.
See it.
I think that ended well.
Yeah.
I think that ended well.
Yeah, definitely will.
All right, Serena, you get a white die.
Woo!
JT Justice says, Razor, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Right.
Razor!
All right,
What do you-
last scene of the movie, and then we have the aftermath.
Gosh.
So Morgan, what's your last scene? How are we tying this all together?
Where does this happen?
And so, Serena, your scene happened after the
After
confrontation between Buttons and
I think so.
Yeah.
I think
the
so.
virus then.
Okay,
Yeah.
So,
Because, yeah, I think so too.
So you just confirmed what Buttons, what Z told them. Okay.
okay. Flashdance Houlihan is striding powerfully down a rainy street in between rat vendors, waving off. She's not hungry today. Waving as she's going. She's got a singular purpose. And she doesn't notice as a shadowy form clocks into step behind her.
I don't want any rats.
Well, it's 2 tails for $1. 2 tails.
Oh, you make me so angry. I drop my accents. My goodness. I don't want any. Not 2 for $1, not 3 for $1. Get out of here.
And she
Rat
feels,
tail's so good, they'll make you drop your accent.
she feels a strong grip on her arm and a voice say, "You should really try the Wichita rats." And then she feels the sharp pinch of a tattoo needle touch her forearm and a bzzz sound. And she whips around and she's staring at a man she's never seen before, but it's the virus.
Joke's on you. I have so many tattoos. I love how it feels.
Wait a minute. He stops, looking into the face of this person that he's only ever seen once before.
Do we know each other?
5,429 and a half. And he pulls his long cloak aside, and you see that his legs are made of steel. I'm the half. And he jams the tattoo needle into her abdomen and gives it a twist, and a poisonous concoction of tattoo ink
Well, that's good for him.
goes into her system.
Joke's on you. It's actually 5,400.
Scene. All right, white die for Morgan.
Wait, and so you said
Yeah.
5,430? Is that what you said, Kari? Because your mic is having problems.
Yeah.
Is it? I'm sorry, guys.
It's
Sorry,
okay.
guys. Yes, I did say that. And a half.
Oh, and a half. Right, because, Stevie's the 30th.
Stevie's the 30th.
Yeah.
was a big dig.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah.
This is not to say that amputees or people with prosthetic limbs are half people. I just want to
Nope.
put that out
No.
there. I love you, anybody. So, yes. It's too
It was
good.
a half,
But
it was
she
a half
half
killing.
killed you.
Half
Yeah.
killed me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
That's right.
Yeah.
Had to say that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now what?
Yeah.
All right, now it's my scene. All right,
I got a white die.
So-
Is that right? Okay.
you did, yes.
Yep.
I'm keeping track of it all too. I got you here. All right, so you see in classic cyberpunk techno style, Z walking towards a setting sun. And the setting sun almost looks like it has bands going through it. And there's neon lights strangely whizzing by, and the rain is falling down, and she's got her rose-colored glasses on, and you see her pull off her blue wig and smile into the setting sun. And as she pulls off her wig, you see a spark behind her ear. And she brushes at it, covers it up with a finger, and it sort of heals itself. She smirks to herself. And you can see that the Eau de Lois, as she's touching her body, she's kind of massaging this oil into her joints, and she takes a deep breath. We're free.
Slowly, as she continues to walk, the Buttons anthem that drove thousands of young men and women to war slowly plays underneath.
Do you like war? We all love war. Let's go to war and use our guns.
The song-
and
The song
against
drowns out
other people.
her ringing phone of the authorities calling to tell her that her bodyguard, Flashdance Houlihan, was found dead in the street today.
And just then you hear the faint last sounds of a beatbox.
Scene!
Scene!
Buttons gets away? Okay.
Of course Button gets away.
All
She's
right.
a social media star. She can do anything she
It's
wants.
true. It's true. That's the lesson here, kids.
She's
Become
got
a
a
social
hookup.
media star.
Yeah.
You can do...
All right, I get a white die.
Yep.
Yeah.
I can't
All
believe
right,
I've
we have
well,
one white left
I've
and
survived
2
so
black
far.
die left. And that could not be the end of my story. You could change it.
True,
You know,
true.
Still have 3 scenes left.
Kari.
Oh. Oh. I thought you said that was like our last scene or something.
Oh,
Did I
no.
hear
No, you
that?
can wrap
We
up.
got
There are other
Evelyn. We got
storylines to wrap
Vincent.
up.
We got...
Well, I guess mine's already wrapped up for me. Okay.
Doesn't have to be. You could go back in time. You could do an afterlife monologue.
Yeah, sure.
Or you could write somebody else's story if you want.
Yeah, go ahead. Beatbox.
We go back in time. I don't know how long. Weeks.
An indeterminate amount.
An
An indeterminate amount of time. And on a desert island visual, we see Vincent Razr. We see Flashdance Houlihan sitting next to their brother, Beatbox Houlihan. Staring out into the sea and then also up into the sky. Just talking. When do you think that meteor's gonna come here? Just take us all out.
Oh, it's probably gonna be months away. Months. Maybe years even. Probably years.
I don't know. Feels like it's coming. I mean, feels like that bright thing right there is getting brighter, closer, or something. What do you think, Beatbox?
I think it makes me want to dance. Beatbox stands
It
up.
makes great.
Yeah.
Dance,
Yeah.
Beatbox, dance.
And the irony of their names, Beatbox does an effortless dance to Maniac from the movie Flashdance, while accompanied by his sister Flashdance's beatboxing. And in the light of the descending comet, the two watch as Beatbox dances on the digital beach.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Gorgeous.
I hope you never
No.
die, Beatbox.
Yeah, okay. Absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
I hope you live forever.
Sad beatboxing. Welcome, Raiders. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining
Hey,
us.
guys.
Welcome,
Hi.
Raiders.
You've entered at a very strange portion of the story.
All right, so the scene hasn't ended yet, I don't believe. We just voted down. We want the scene to end poorly. So you're sadly beatboxing and sadly dancing in a digital desert hellscape.
And
It's very sad.
then
And,
the entire beach de-reses around Vincent as we discover that the beach, beatbox, and Flashdance are all digital illusions, and Vincent is alone in an empty room.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, that's correct.
I don't. All of this has just been one. Why can't I go back to before? I want to go back to before. And he reaches into his pocket of ever dwindling coins and turns to look at Evelyn, who's standing there in the corner. Just, could you show me a good memory? I just want to show me a good memory with beatbox and a memory where everybody was alive and everybody was okay. Please.
Would you like to stay
Yes.
in a good memory?
Yes.
You won't be able to be here anymore. Are you okay with that?
Yes.
This way you can't hurt people. It's better for everybody, I think.
This way I can't hurt people. No more scooters.
No more scooters.
No more death.
No more death.
Yeah,
Let me give you a good memory.
please.
Evelyn walks up to Vincent slowly, puts her hand upon his temples, and gives him his most treasured memory.
And it flashes back to when Beatbox and Flashdance and Vincent were just kids in like their early teens, riding wooden boards with wheels on the bottom without handles and just flying down the streets of New York City, dodging sentient rats who scream at them as they drive by their food stands. And this is amazing, right, guys? Like, nothing's better than this.
And
When-
as Evelyn holds Razor's temples, his body slowly starts to become limp and as lifeless as the dolls in his workshop, as she sends his consciousness into the metaverse, where it will remain for the rest of his days.
Oof. Oof.
I mean,
All right, we voted black die on that scene, so Kari, you get a black die.
Ooh. All right, 2 scenes left.
2 scenes left. We have 1 white die and 1 black die. That means one of these scenes will go well and one of these scenes will go poorly.
More Raiders, welcome. You have just caught you're catching the tail end of our very strange Fiasco cyberpunk story that involves a Razr Scooter War and AI and pop stars.
Yes, and so we're at the very end of our movie that we're writing together.
Yes.
So we're in the last
So
2 scenes.
Stick around for the finale.
Adam.
At a dirty bus terminal where buses with hovering capabilities are taking
Hover
humans.
buses, we all know. Yeah.
Hover buses, yes, that are taking humans, sentient rats, and AIs in equal proportion to various parts of the city. There is a man that you don't recognize at first in a big trench coat, but the clink clink of his metallic legs and a hastily done kinetic tattoo on his face gives him away as the virus. And suddenly, from behind him, Evelyn appears and drops a large bag of tokens at his feet.
For you. Oh, yes.
How'd you recognize me with the...
Yes.
I know you can tell me. You can spot me from a mile away no matter what.
I got this for you. Well, for us.
How did you...
220 to Wichita, loading on platform 3. 220 to Wichita, loading on platform 3.
I was...
You were going to leave. You were going to leave me.
I'm sorry. I didn't think you'd want to be around me anymore.
Why?
I don't know if the voices are ever going to get quieter for me, Evelyn.
What is he talking about? I don't know.
I just thought maybe if I
Can you be quiet?
I went back to Wichita, the place where the voices came from in the first place. I thought maybe... I don't know.
Well, I feel like if they're gonna stop, they're gonna stop with us together. The voices are very loud when I'm apart from you. And, well, I've done bad things too.
You know, I think that many tokens will go pretty far in Wichita.
Let's see how far the train goes. Extends her cold, clammy mechanical arm
Takes
to
takes it without hesitation.
The hover buses part to reveal a train rail that's just beyond them that says 220 to Wichita as an old sentient rat man continues to call from the cab.
The rats have just evolved during the course of our story.
We got humans, we got AI, and we got rats in this world. 2023.
Scene.
Scene.
Okay, white die goes to Adam. All right, Surena, last scene of the movie, and it will end badly. There is one black die
Oh,
left
God.
in this game.
Let's see. Okay. So the virus and Evelyn are in newer clothes. They are more upkept than they had been and last we saw them. An undisclosed amount of time has passed, and they are strolling down the path of the largest synthetic park, which is found in Wichita. It has flowers and a synthetic sun that is flowing through because, as we all know, the meteor is getting closer and has blocked out a lot of the sun, so there's only synthetic sun now.
Of course.
Of course. As they are strolling, enjoying this moment, they pass their shoulders. Evelyn's shoulders brush up against the stiff mechanical body of Buttons, but she doesn't recognize her because she didn't give her the tattoo. Oh, sorry about that. The virus is there too. I think I said that. Yes, good. Good.
Is everything all right?
That person was just like me.
And as the virus turns around to look at the person that Evelyn is talking about, crowds of synthetics and sentient rats with cameras and Hawaiian shirts who are there for vacation start clustering in front of him. So he's trying to push through the crowd to see who Evelyn was referring to.
People come from everywhere to smell these flowers. All kinds of people, all kinds of rats, all kinds of everything. And then the virus catches a familiar, simulated face close by.
And just as he starts to recognize the face, everybody looks up to the sky. Slack-jawed, unblinking, as finally the day that they have all been waiting for is here, and no one can do anything but stare at it as their pupils dilate and the burning ball of death fire fills up the entire sky.
And the virus and Evelyn just hold hands and smell the flowers as they're incinerated in the light of the god.
Yes, as their body turns to carbon.
But some have special viewing ports with which to watch the comet. Kari.
Yes.
And it's an AI version of Flashdance Houlihan.
The digital background is trying to remove your head, and it's very funny.
Amazing. Love it.
And
The meteor is here.
that is how our story ends. Well done, everyone.
Wow. Oh
So
my.
All
dark.
right.
Oh, so dark.
So
That
dark.
was weird. It always is. It's always weird. All right.
thought
So
for one hot second that Vincent _ Razor was about to invent Build-A-Bear workshops, but that didn't come to pass.
He's done inventing. He's not going to invent something else that's going to hurt millions.
Yeah.
So sometimes we do this, sometimes we don't. It just depends for us usually how the movie ends, because sometimes there's loose threads that need to be tied up, and sometimes it ends with a mass planetary death like it did tonight. So normally what happens is now we all have dice, and we would do the same thing we did before in the intermission where you add up your dice. And then if you look over to the same sheet where we had the tilt table, there's also the aftermath. And
Let me pull that up.
the lower you score on this, on your dice, the worse your character's aftermath goes. But we're all dead, so can't really get worse than that.
We're all dead.
I mean,
Yeah. I mean,
And then the higher your number is, the better your life turns out.
The higher your white number, if you have more white die, the higher your white number is versus the higher your black.
No,
die
they're
number is. Oh,
yeah, they're both good though.
Are they? Oh, okay.
Yeah, one is more like physically horrible or good, and one is more like mentally horrible or good.
oh.
But yeah, I think we ended our story in a satisfactory way.
I
with
was
the-
gonna say, I've found every time we've played this that we've come to a better ending than the dice give us.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're just gonna leave it at that. That was a crazy, a crazy movie. Does anybody want to try to sum up what movie we just
Well,
wrote?
I was gonna say one of the most is to try to give the movie a title at the end.
Oh yeah.
oh, that's why everybody's guessing titles and things.
I was gonna say I saw guesses for Razor's Edge. I think.
That's what I was just gonna
That's
say.
really good.
That's Razor's Edge. All right,
I think it should be like
Steal
Razor's
the title.
Edge, : it's a sharp one. Or something like that.
Just super
Like a little
obvious.
subtitle.
Or like, smells good.
I just
Razor's
updated our title.
Razor's Edge : you can never go back to Wichita.
You can't go back to Wichita.
How do you spell Wichita?
WICHITA.
WICHITA.
I'm from Los Angeles, Jess. I don't know.
Wait, what is it?
I don't know what's even in Wichita. I was like, yes.
WITCHETAW?
WICHITA. Yes.
Oh, the
ITA?
underscore.
What the? That is the most
the
hick way of
underscore
spelling that.
verse. I suggested at one point Razor Apocalypse Now.
Unknown axiom in chat says _Razor_Edge.
More underscores the better.
Yep.
Actually, I think it should be Razor's _Edge.
Razor's.
Just
Yeah,
because.
yeah.
That just has to be part of it.
Oh,
my God.
Vincent
I love
Razor,
her.
the tragic billionaire.
Yeah, so can anybody sum up
tragic.
our movie? Because we had a lot of new folks join the stream at the end of
Sure.
our movie, so...
This
guys-
VOD will be available on Friday on our YouTube, or if you're a subscriber, you can watch it as soon as we're done. But, I mean, it was a story of friendship
And
Was it?
yeah.
I think I can. Yeah.
Killing your friend's brother and killing rando guys.
Friendship and other things.
I mean, there was deaths,
Right.
but
French.
It's like in the aftermath of the Razr Wars, all relationships are ripped asunder as a comet bears down on the planet Earth, and the future is more in question than the past ever was.
I mean, he just wrote the back of the VHS cover. That was perfect.
it's so good.
Cyborgs are attempting to blend in, but rats who become more and more human-like every day make that difficult. Under the guise of kinetic tattoos and stealing Eau de Lois, mayhem ensues.
And never leave someone half dead.
Never. Yeah, finish what you start.
I don't remember which of you said the rats watch them go, but like, thank you for that gift. Thank you.
Well,
for that.
rats are
So
sentient.
bad.
I mean, sentient rats is
Yes.
redundant, but sure.
Yeah.
But we're here for it.
Yeah.
As soon as you said it, I was like, yes, they are
Sentient
people.
rats.
People rats.
No,
They're
I think
good.
we got it. The ROUSs. Yeah. Are the sentient rats are larger size, or are they still rat sized?
That's a good
Feels
question.
like they grew. It feels
Yeah.
like they were tiny at first,
Right.
and then as the story, because again, so much time
So much.
happened.
Yeah.
in our
20 years total, I think.
20 years. Yeah.
But multiple
But
weeks.
I think they may have shrunk back down again because
Right.
it's easier to survive.
That's
when they're
true.
smaller.
You've kind of evolved
True.
into smallness. Yeah, you know.
So they're like those moths that like sometimes they're brown, sometimes they're white, depending on
Perfect.
their environment.
And they are all into the arts. They have tiny cameras, tiny
Right.
paintbrushes.
Tiny paintbrushes.
Yeah, the virus has tattooed plenty of rats.
And also the primary food source for
I'm so sorry if you've just tuned into the stream in the
Super dark.
last 5 minutes and have no idea what's going on. Catch the VOD, you'll love it. Oh my
We had a good
goodness.
vibe though.
That
All
was
right, so
I thought that was beautiful. I love
Yeah,
role playing
fun.
with you guys. You know I do, and that was wonderful.
and I feel like Fiasco, I always try so hard to make it make sense,
Right.
and it
trying.
rarely makes sense.
I mean, it kind of made
like-
it was a weird kind of sense, but it sort of made sense.
I need to know why Beatbox died. What did Beatbox die for?
I played with the idea that it was my invention of the Razr Scooter, that, you know, he was unable to handle the Razor.
He was
And-
the first death
First death.
in the war. He's kicked off the war.
Kicked off the war.
That's what it was.
But the prompt was my brother died for Razor.
For Razor, he was working.
So maybe
he
they
was
were
working
they
for
were doing
Vincent.
the testing.
Yeah.
They were
Exactly.
he was
Yeah.
testing the Razor
Testing.
scooter.
Yeah. He believed in me. He believed in me more than anyone else, and I let him die.
Are Razor
did
scooters
it
still in
for
business?
you.
Are we going to get sued? Can we?
I
Should we
They're-
leave a large
they're still
disclaimer?
Or any type of scooter. Like how Kleenex is a brand.
We
but it's
apologize. He was the test pilot, says Unbearably Loquacious. Yes. It was the
Yeah.
right stuff, but with Razor scooters
Nice
instead
call to
of
Master
rocket ships.
Splinter, by the way.
Yeah.
Funny.
So if you're interested in playing this game at home, it's called Fiasco by Bully Pulpit Games.
Yes.
And if you like RPGs, tabletop RPGs, making up fun stuff with your friends, it is a no prep game. There's
Yeah.
no game master. Everybody just collaborates together. It's all laid out for you. It's really easy to learn. And I recommend it to everybody in my life who is like, I'm kind of interested in Dungeons and Dragons, but it just seems like a lot of rules. I'm like, I've got a game for you. It's one night, no prep, just do it.
And you,
All right, so
Yay!
now we have the very last part of our show, which
Yes.
is we are supported by Patreon members. Thank you so much.
woo-woo.
We've got some fun stuff coming for you soon, as Morgan mentioned in the intro.
Yeah.
But we give everybody a shout out, and we do this by more wacky, makes no sense improv.
That's correct. We get to read off the names of our highest level Patreons in styles of our Patreons, patrons, whatever. What? How long have we been doing this? You'd think I would know. In the style of their choosing. It's like a funny. Whose line is it anyway? And I had it written down, but I need to find where I did it. Okay, here we go. Okay.
For Team Force of Cosmos, this is appropriate, but from Tepartos, a group of astronomers making up names for all the constellations in the sky. This is appropriate for the sci-fi story that we just told.
Yeah.
As we were all
This is Team Cosmos?
Team Cosmos.
Cosmos?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that there, up there, that's kind of looks like a gateway guy, I think, you know?
Oh,
the big-
yeah, gateway guy.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
I see a gate, and I see it's made of guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this
Wow.
one here, just something about it just mildly terrifies me.
Oh,
yeah?
yeah. Oh.
Getting
Oh,
kind of like a
it's-
clown.
Ah.
Clown.
Oh.
Yeah, clown.
Like
down
that's
to-
its little hat right there?
Down to clown,
that.
I think we should
Don't
call
stop
that one.
smiling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Wow.
don't like that. I don't like that at all. Now, if you look at the Gorban played solar system there on the left-hand side, there's those 7 stars that I've just been trying to come up with an image for, and I'm struggling. You are the most renowned astronomers, in the world. So any advice or thoughts you could give me on that, I greatly appreciate.
Well,
I think if you're staring at it too long, you could just link and break right now, and then come back to it later. It'll come to you.
It's a good idea. It's a good idea. I
You
have
know,
been out
I
here for
only
4
see
days.
I only see 5 points on that. It's like we could have a syllable for each of the points, maybe like Abra, Kildabra.
And you see, actually,
Yeah,
it is the
Abra
Abra
Kildabra.
constellation. It does seem to be holding a
yeah.
sword pointed toward the Dabra constellation.
Oh, yes.
Abra
Very similar to the
Kill
Greek
Dabra.
myth.
And it's also nice because it's just a dab.
Just a
Just a dab.
Dabra.
Just a
Just a dab.
Just a-
dabra.
I think I might be nuts here, but does it seem like that meteorite is getting closer and closer to
Oh, no.
us?
Oh
Wait,
my gosh.
I mean, I think I'm nuts too because I see the same thing.
We've prepared for this day. To the bunker!
Come, rats, come!
I'm ready.
Supervisor?
Take
Did
me.
Did we not mention that we're all rat astronomers?
Yes.
And that's Team Force of Cosmos. Amazing.
This is canon. This is
Canon.
canon to our movie.
to keep in our outer spacey kind of feel, there's an older one that is very, very out there. So we're gonna have some fun with this one. Also from Tepartos, for Group Force of Nature, a group of actors getting ready to perform a space opera.
Apollo, 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 Apollo. Apollo,
I am a
Apollo.
star.
Stage
I am
manager,
a
stage manager,
star.
I need my festive life preserver. This is far too dull.
Okay.
Hey,
I'm so sorry.
hey.
I thought it was sharp enough for your scene. We don't use real props. Everything is dulled down.
No.
Don't mind Beaker Parr. He's a bit of a drama queen.
Well, listen.
He always needs the latest and greatest. True artists, we work with what we're given.
Seen my jewels. I just jewels. I'm just looking for just jewels.
Mm-hmm.
I can't go on without them.
Well, I feel unbearably loquacious right now, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go check on the lesbians.
Listen, we all need to be together because Angel Devilson, the reviewer from LZBN, the network, is coming here tonight. So if we don't put on the best
Oh my
show, we all might as well wear 2O masks down the street tomorrow, is what I'm saying.
Oh my.
Oh, that reviewer just gives me kitty scratches all over my body.
It's
Thinking
all right.
about
No.
it.
Just don't. Yeah.
You're all
calm.
good. You're all good.
Keep calm.
Hey, you're gonna hit the stage and you're gonna not even think about your past decisions.
Nope.
Okay, you're gonna be
Why would
so
you
good.
even mention her past decisions?
And not only are they going to be here, but the Gold family is going to be in the audience. And they own this entire town.
That's right. That's right.
Benderil, I just need to take some. It will really calm my anxiety down. I just need
I have it.
two.
My tool belt. Here you go.
Don't give those to her. You've been clean. You've been clean
sorry.
of the dungeon speed run for 10 years. Don't you go down this again. Don't go down this dark path.
Ghostbusters Quick Response Unit. Ghostbusters Quick Response Unit.
Red leather, yellow leather. Ghostbusters Quick Response Unit.
Curtain
Ghostbusters
up.
Quick. Apollo.
Space and
Space.
stars.
Oh, we love you all. Thank you so much. Wow, this has been the Dungeon Run Does Fiasco Cyberpunk 2023. I love you guys, Surena, Adam, Kari, Jessica. Mwah, 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 mwah.
Yay.
Happy New
Thanks
Year.
for running tech, Morgan.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Yeah,
Thanks.
thank
You
you.
know, a lot of this was created by Jessica Lynn Parsons, but I got to pick the music tonight.
Yes.
So you're welcome for those cool synth beats, everybody. And yeah, stay tuned for next week. Just a precursor. We might have to do the show on a different night next week, but we'll keep you posted on that. Yeah, we're trying to make some schedules work, but yeah, we'll let everybody know when all that gets figured out. But we love you. Happy New Year. Anything else I'm forgetting? Thank you, World Anvil. Thank you, Die Hard Dice.
Yes, thank you so much to our
And-
sponsors and our patrons, and stick around for a raid.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, everybody.
And also,
Bye,
be
Humankind.
humankind.
Carrie, thank you so much. How did I forget that?
Sorry.
Be
Be something.
human.
Be human. Kind
Be
both.
human.
Like Evelyn.
Humankind.
Be both.
Be both. Bye.
Bye.
Man.